Booyaka.
Hello, and welcome to the Yugioh Card Game Podcast.
I'm Justin Bell.
Oh, I'm Kyle.
I'm cutting you off.
And I'm Matt Carter.
And today is the very first of March.
March.
Yep.
2013. Episode 99.
99.
99.
99. I know. We've done at least 99 hours of Yu-Gi-Oh talking.
There's an equal number of episodes as there are red balloons.
Ah.
Soon there will be more.
We will have more than the balloons. We will triumph.
Will be an important, pivotal moment.
We will
In the
destroy
history
the
of
Red
all
Balloon
of
Army.
mankind. Oh,
No.
That could be an archetype. Red Balloon Army.
the red balloon.
No,
army.
Oh, okay.
I know
So, today we are going to be talking about...
best. The meta.
Future.
Future
yes,
meta.
the meta and
reference.
what shapes it might take with specific decks.
What Yu-Gi-Oh!
What
will
we're
look
going to
like.
see this next format the whole time. Pretty much
Mhm.
all of it.
And the mysterious X Factor we'll talk about later.
Oh, I don't even know what it is.
I know. I love how it's always like, and Justen, Element X. It's like, how did that get in there?
But Justen accidentally added an extra ingredient to the concoction.
Just-
Element X.
Element X has already been discovered.
Element Zero hasn't been discovered.
Nope.
You forgot about Z.
Oh, all these references are just flying over my head.
They went over my head too.
I only know two of them. Anyways, so Yu-Gi-Oh stuff and what we've been doing. Me, I have not been doing anything. At least nothing that I can think of.
Me, I have been doing the same thing. Just, oh wait a minute, I wasn't here last time, so I don't. I guess I haven't been doing the same thing since it's been like 2 weeks. Xyz, Remora, Windups, Experiments, and Spellbooks are still really good. I like it.
And we'll talk about that more, I'm sure.
Mm-hmm.
And Kyle.
Oh, me. What else? What was I doing?
So you
Like one
texted me
thing.
the other day.
Because I was like, I don't know what happened. It was a magical idea that came upon me. from nowhere.
Are you sure you didn't absorb it from some other source?
Like what?
I don't know.
Well, it was in my subconscious for ever.
Well,
Because
okay.
I'd always wanted to summon it.
Okay.
What?
But no, I was like, so all of a sudden randomly it just dawned on me that I should, well, I was already thinking like Spirit Reaper's not really working. Like I draw it and it does like nothing for my deck. Unlike other decks where I've run it where you can do something. It was a hero deck, by the way,
Mm-hmm.
pointing at you.
Spirit Heroes.
Huh?
Spirit Heroes.
Spirit Heroes. And in order to run the zombies, I was going to have to run way more zombies to make it like worth it.
Do awkward zombie stuff.
But I'm not okay with that. I would do that, but I don't really want to. I felt like more like, I'd rather just do all zombies than no heroes at all, and just run the zombies.
And since that's the case, you wanted to think of something that could keep your deck.
Okay, I thought this
Similar.
signifies like the final iteration of the deck. That's
I
what
pretty
thought.
much agree.
I call it the last hero from another planet.
What is going on?
It was amazing. It had so much synergy. I couldn't believe it.
It did.
That
So the last
angers me.
the last warrior from another planet is a fusion monster who uses like Machiori. It's like Machiuratora or something. It's some like horrible monster that doesn't matter.
Akira and
And Zambira the Dark. And so Zambira the Dark is a dark monster that can be sent to the graveyard by Prisma, which matters.
Yep, and it's a
And
dark
it's a
warrior.
level 4 warrior.
Yep.
Oh, and it's just good.
Mm-hmm.
It's just plain good.
Mariokutai
Mariokutai, that's what it
and
is.
Zambira the Dark. I
Are
think
you actually going to summon
Mariokutai.
Last Warrior?
No. I thought about it, but no, I've always wanted to summon it. But
That's
it's
so good.
last
Zambira
warrior.
the Dark.
Oh, Zambira the Dark. It was like perfect. I was like,
Mhm.
yes.
So, like, that's the perfect fit for your deck. Dark Warrior level 4.
I was like, hey, I can. I like. It was so good that I was like, I can just run 2, maybe even 3.
It's a 21 attack monster.
Yeah.
It's got an okay effect.
It just goes down to 19.
Yeah, which is still good.
And then it dies. It goes down to 19 and dies.
The ironic thing is that you are essentially replacing Sangan with that. And Sangan, the only thing you did with it when you drew it was that you'd set it, and that'd be the end of it.
I would
and then you'd
argue
get, like,
that Zombira is better than Sangan.
Well, yeah, you actually
You have
can
way
do
more plays
something
with
with
Well, it does
Zombira,
things,
and
yeah,
it'll
but
stay there.
Zangan made my core work better. This makes it like transition to some other deck.
This is like a tour guide target if it gets banished for your chaos stuff, and then you start doing other things with that. Are you still going to run call?
Yeah.
Less or 3?
I thought about running 2 and like an Xyz Reborn or something. Because then I was like, well, the problem with the call is that I can't just set it anymore. It just becomes bad MST bait.
The only thing that call would do, the best thing would be to call like Stratos now.
That's like the best,
that's
and then
like
like Essos would be
Oh, yeah,
Chain
true.
MSG to it.
Yeah, now MST just like makes me go neg a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Or not neg, 1 for 1, which isn't worth it. But it's still really good. And there's not really anything worth running in the deck that could be like chained with call for MST. Not anymore.
Yeah.
I could run, like, there's Goblin Zombie, but that doesn't just happen. I had to run 3 Goblin Zombies to make that happen.
And you're running zombies again.
Then I'm running a lot of zombies, and then I might as well just be running all zombies, which I'll probably run call on that deck anyway. So.
Blue-blooded Oni. It'll be good.
Oh, it's so good.
Yep. Oh, did I talk about my like beginner deck?
No, you didn't.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay. It was a combination of a bunch of ideas that I've like gotten from you guys, like Kyle, and then ideas that I've thought of. Kyle, a while ago, talked about using Zaborg as a very easy monster that does exactly what it's supposed to, which is destroy a monster on the field.
Always.
It's not as
Just like, oh, get out.
It's not as position-y as Caius, where it's like, banish 1 card on the field, make choices, now, get rid of it forever, never get it back, opponent ever. I was going to make a deck that's easy to understand for new people, gives you Xyz options across low rank 5, 4, and 3, using Zaborg. I think I was using the Tricky, using like a small zombie engine that allows you to like set monsters.
I think you
to
run
defend
1 of every
yourself.
zombie.
Yeah.
And the deck literally works by itself.
Yeah.
It's kind of hilarious.
Had to take a short break there. So I was saying that using Zaborg to get access to rank 5s with things like the Tricky, and you suggested that I use Wind Up Warrior or Wind Up Soldier.
Soldier, if you were trying to be like basic.
Yeah, 1800 attack, Wind Up Monster, goes up to level 5, so you can like normal summon, then special the Tricky, and then go into rank 5 if you need to get rid of something. Oh, it does. That's nice.
Bam. That's why it's better than all the other ones that become level 5.
It is. And 4s, I don't even remember.
Zombies.
Yeah. But I was also using a lot of cards that are like last-ditch attempts to go into rank monsters so that, people can understand, what is Justen doing?
The Tricky.
Yeah. The
Ghost
Tricky.
Ship.
Ghost Ship. That's
Ship's
right. I was
good.
using that.
Thunder Dragon.
I was using
some of that.
Thunder Dragon. Probably the coolest part about the deck. It like fuels chaos.
It was
fuels...
so annoying.
Why?
You did Thunder Dragon for 2 Thunder Dragons. Then he summoned 2 Trickies, and then a Ghost Ship, and then creature stopped for my High Priestess. He's the doll.
Then he summons Volcasaurus, and then he destroys your life.
Actually, no. When he did the creature stop, he only summoned 1 Tricky. But he did summon 2 Trickies after discarding Thunder Dragon once. It was weird.
But yeah, the Thunder Dragon was good for Ghost Ship. It was good for chaos stuff. And it was good for other discarding cards that add stuff to your hand, like Monster Reincarnation. So it was a deck where you can minus in order to gain advantage, so that you can see what losing card advantage looks like, but by still not like completely punishing yourself against another easier deck to play against.
You can choose to launder your advantage to the field and see what that looks like when you have to spam out high-level monsters quickly. It's very linear, very, very simple.
Yeah. So it was pretty cool. And that's all that I've been doing. I forgot about that. Yeah.
If only there, like, the problem, I was like, I've tried to think of decks like that, but I don't know what to do with a deck like that.
Do stuff.
Yeah,
but
you can't
do anything anymore.
Yeah, you can't really win.
It's like, it's
anyone
good for
with it.
teaching, but we don't have like a teaching platform for Yu-Gi-Oh!
True.
Yu-Gi-Oh! Is not very teaching friendly.
Maybe more.
We can make it more teaching friendly.
But then, like, what do we do? That's the thing.
You'd have to come up with like a meta that like people would have to appear to.
The basic meta.
Yeah, the basic meta. You have to like come up with specifics, like
Or just like specific decks that you're allowed to run.
no
Or
certain
something.
cards, like only certain strategies. Some strategies are like banned. Like maybe searching your deck is not allowed.
I was actually thinking about that.
Yeah.
I was thinking about that specifically, actually, because I don't
You
think.
read that article.
Oh, I did write that article.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. What do you think?
That's cool.
I wrote an
You're
article.
so sure.
It was compared to your like hour-long read, which was also very good.
Yay.
It was awesome. But I wrote an article on deck searching and then drawing, like using cards to draw, like Allure of Darkness and Six Samurai United, versus deck searching, and how every deck has become this like completely efficient, I'm going to search for everything in my deck at all times kind of engine.
Mm-hmm.
Versus how it used to be like, oh my gosh, we get to draw so much, and it doesn't even matter. We're drawing into more cards to draw.
And that was just spasms. Now my deck, like prophecy decks, have become like a muscle.
Yeah, you're just like a fusion of
like-
both. Where you can
You
draw,
draw
into
into
cards
search
that search, and
Yeah.
you want to search because that's just what spellbooks are.
Search everything until you have it all.
Mm-hmm.
You play with your deck face up.
Yep.
You boil all your cards, and then like 3 high priestesses and like a power, and a wisdom comes out. And you're like, oh, that's like my desired end game scenario. Like,
It's like, that's the only cards left
Like-
in your deck.
if I tried, like, I feel like with spellbooks you should like have a desired like mid game and late game setup. Like end game, I desire to have like a life, a wisdom, a power, and 1 or 2 high priestesses. That's like it, and a faith. That's 6 cards. If you have like a goal to work towards, I feel like it takes some of the like spazzing out of the deck. Because sometimes I just like search things just to search. You get caught up in that.
In searching.
Where you play the card before you actually know what you're looking
Yeah.
for. You're just like, I can do it, so I'm going to do it now.
Yeah, when you do it like a lot, it's like you get kind of like you go through the motions, but you don't actually like think about it.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
That's one of the phases.
The phases.
The learning phases.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know. That's how
I
I
can
feel
do
about
so
certain
much.
decks. It's like, you have to learn how to do it in order for it to work.
Mm-hmm.
I was thinking about, like, I had to learn how to play with, like, no heroes in my deck. You can't just start playing with no heroes in your deck. You'll fail.
Mm-hmm.
You have to realize what you're losing by not
Yeah.
using them.
And what, like, the point is. And, like, when you have to do this, when you do that. Under what circumstances in your hand. Like, oh, these spell books, I have these, I know I'm gonna, like, you can understand your hand that you're gonna need this to, like, balance it out. And what extremes you must go to sometimes to get yourself in the game
But
or
even
stay
like,
in the game.
even like Konami has like oversimplified that because they made it so you can only play 1 per turn. So they're like, hey, have like every single one in your hand, and then you'll be able to do anything if you want. And you're like, oh,
Well,
okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, I was also thinking about doing a deck and calling it Honestly.
Finally, that just caught on. It
'Cause
took a
I've-
long time.
I tried to do that once, but there wasn't as much cool stuff out as there is now.
Honestly, that card's broken.
And we'll see, because Black Wings have Kalut. I just want to run a deck that has like 3 Light of Redemption and dumb Honest Recycling stuff.
Do what Kyle did. But make it work. Because like what Kyle did didn't work. But I feel like you can make it work.
what did I do?
Summoner Monk into Honest.
Oh,
Honest.
it kind of worked. It was funny.
But like you need something to do with the Summoner Monk.
Oh, yeah, you have to have a monster on the field pretty much.
Mm.
What I always wanted was I would like have 2 level 4s and I want to bring back Monk and then go into Honest and make Shockmaster. Because then you just win.
Yeah.
You usually win.
What about Monk into Honest,
Uh,
and then into like Hurl or
into Maximum Pain.
into Maximum minus.
Into Light Monster.
It's only
to Papladra.
it's only-
Make your monster.
It's only
attacks.
2 cards because you get the Honest back to your hand.
Yeah, yeah.
And then you pitch 2 spells.
Used the Monk, then 3 spells
What?
to end with 2 cards.
What do you mean?
Or a Monk and 2 spells to end with 2 cards.
Yeah.
So use 3 for 2.
Not.
Ideally, you take some of your opponent's advantage through battle.
Yep.
If you went that far.
We're going, and then you'll take more when you drop Honest.
Hopefully. Well, no, that's each like a 1 for 1.
You're right.
Da-na-na-na-na. Okay. Is there anything else? Any news? I don't
Oh,
even know.
one more thing. You can use Deck Devi with Vampire of the Dark.
Oh yes, that's right.
Are you gonna do that?
Of course I'm going to do that.
Debbie is gay in this format.
So, I'm going to side in until I have 3 Zambiras, or maybe side in a Warrior Returning Alive and Deck Devi. The deck already runs a bunch of dark, so I can just I have a dark. Oops.
In the upcoming meta, any deck that can run Deck Devi and Eradicator is gonna be
Eradicator is going to be good. That one's so much harder to pull off.
Eradicator, yeah.
Yeah.
It just doesn't happen.
Just doesn't
In Dark Worlds, it's Grapha and Silva with
a
Gaze.
boost. Yeah. Which is still more
And
difficult.
even then, yeah.
Just doesn't happen.
Deck Devi just happens. You're I'm running random things that can get up to 2,000.
I have to do barely anything special to make this work.
Yeah.
Black Ship, used effect, Deck Devi.
Yeah. Trag, take your monster, Deck Devi.
Whoa.
Zambira, summon.
Deck Devi.
Deck Devi.
It just happens.
It just happens, just like the Vorse Raider thing.
Vorse Raider.
That's why they run Vorse Raider, because they side in Deck Devi. Because it's dark. And then if it goes up 100 attack from 10 key, it has 2,000.
Oh,
now you know.
Now I know why they run Vorse Raider.
But, there's so many things. Even Chaos Sorcerer, random stuff. I thought about putting in one as Carudio, just because I could Deck Devi it.
You'll regret smashing grounding my Chaos Sorcerer Deck Devi.
Yeah. Mind Control Deck Devi.
Put a problem dark monster out there, backed by Deck Devi. It's like a confidence play.
Yeah, they're you gotta get rid of it, and they do all this
They
stuff.
do wonky stuff to get rid of it. You just stop them in the middle of it.
It'll be worth it.
So
It'll be worth it. So I guess
News?
we'll move into news.
news.
Is there news?
I don't even know if there's news. I don't think there is any news. I haven't heard anything.
Well, we'll attempt to take a break and come back with whatever is next.
Yes. So there's one piece of news. Japan, in their infinite wisdom, is going to be creating a Blue Eyes White Dragon structure deck. Right now it's called Structure Deck, the Blue-Eyed Dragon's Thundering Descent.
It's kind of cool.
And it's going to be after just the next structure deck is a Blue-Eyed structure deck.
Why?
You
What
know,
prompted this?
I don't know. I'm actually really surprised. It's arguably more dragon support, but more light dragon support. I wonder
Normal
if we'll get the maybe.
No, I don't even. Only Blue Eyes specific support.
So it'll have trade in probably.
Yeah.
Paladin.
Think about Paladin.
It could, I guess. Maybe some common.
It won't have Xyz monsters. It's a
Maybe some
structure deck.
common charity.
No. Common preparation of rites. If they add in that thing.
With
Paladin
the ritual, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, maybe they'll have common not Whitestone Legend. Common,
We'll probably have that though.
Cards of Consonance?
Yeah.
That was common in the Dragoonity one. But
Yeah.
Oh, I did not know that came in that. No.
I doubt that they'll do that because I don't think they're going to have tuners unless it's on accident. Like Whitestone.
Yeah.
Accidental
Their
tuner.
boss monster is going to be an Xyz monster.
No, it's a structure deck.
Why? That's what I think.
Never have Xyz in structure deck. Or synchros.
Boss monster.
Or fusions. Boss monster will be some horrific
Blue Eyes
Blue
Ultimate
Eyes
Dragon.
double ultimate dragon.
Blue Eyes Ultimate Strike.
Ultimates.
Blue Eyes darkness dragon. I don't even know.
Remove from your hand, field, or graveyard 3 copies of Blue Eyes White Dragon.
Win the duel.
Summon it. 5,000.
Well, I don't think they'll have Paladin because that's super slow.
Will it be slow? No, yeah. They could just have one.
They could have a card that adds a Paladin of White Dragon and the White Dragon Ritual to your hand.
Yeah.
And it's a spell. They could do that.
Well, I mean...
Or a monster. Or something. Anything.
So how it works with structure decks is they give you a bunch of reprints and then they give you 3 exclusive cards.
Usually 3 monsters, 1 spell, 1 trap.
And then... Okay.
But what was it? In the new one, they gave you 3 monsters and 2 spells.
Oh, it's like it'll change it around. Interesting.
I think it's just 5 cards. Oh, and then there was that one random card in there that didn't even matter, but it was new. The Hazy Flame thing.
Oh, the
one that
bird.
doesn't matter.
The 200
The
defense one.
The Griff.
Hippogriff, yeah.
Yeah, Hippogriff. It was just kind of like, why? Why didn't we just get it as the pack?
Mm-hmm.
Just to they split your money in two directions.
Is it good?
It's 200 defense.
It's 200 defense, level 6.
Buy this pack if you're going to make Hazy Flames come. I mean, buy the structure deck. For no reason. For no reason except for that.
Yeah.
Go Runix.
I really don't like that structure deck because none of it can just be used outside of it.
God, Runix.
Like at all. You can't just run.
I thought they were trash, and then they started like cycling. I was like, oh, that's kind of cool.
That's all it does is just keep going, and does nothing else.
So
arguably, if it needs to do anything else, it's destroying your cards for doing nothing.
Yeah.
Release date for Japan is June 13th.
So release date for America will be forever.
Mm-hmm. Well, release date of the light pack is
Judgment of the Light.
April 20th.
Have you seen the cards in that pack?
Some of them are kind of cool.
Mm-hmm.
We talked about it last week.
Wait, that's the X factor we're gonna have to talk about.
No, we already talked about that last week.
Wait, no.
The V factor?
No, not those. I'm talking
I
about
saw that one. That one is crazy.
the ultimate Stardust Dragon.
Yeah, Star Form Dragon.
Star Form Dragon.
We can talk about that.
Alright, so level 11, Dragon Synchro, 1 tuner, 1 or more non-tuner monsters. That's pretty legit.
It's so good, though. It's annoying.
3,200 attack, 2,800 defense. Must be synchro summoned, can't be special summoned other ways. This card's synchro summon cannot be negated. It's pretty good. When special summoned, cards and effects cannot be activated. If this card attacks, it is unaffected by other card effects until the end of the damage step.
It's so irritating. It's got 3,200 attack.
Mm-hmm. So its summon cannot be responded to, so the only thing that you can do is like randy mid-game stuff.
You can't do anything on the opponent's turn to it, pretty much, except
So,
random compulsion.
Summon, can't fall in the morning of Solemn Judgment.
Can't
Summon
bottomless
successful,
torrential.
can't bottomless or torrential.
Mm-hmm.
Now is the time to compulse.
Compulses, that's it. And then, okay, now they're attacking no
Battle
mirror
phase,
force.
nothing. No mirror force, no deprison.
Mm-hmm.
You could chain before battle phase starts. Chain and compulse, that's pretty much it. Chain doesn't even like save you. FST.
That's pretty crazy.
I like Starform Dragon. And I like this level 11 and requires only 2 monsters in one.
That could change, of course. It might not be confirmed. The effect is
Trag's level
pretty
10.
confirmed. It'd be so easy.
Oh, it's gonna be the easiest Starform Dragon ever. Drop
it's so
Trag.
easy.
Level 1 tuner.
Mm.
There it is.
10 level. You're like summon Red Eyes, bring back level 1 tuner.
Oh yeah.
Good.
White Stone of Legend?
Yeah.
Let's bring it on.
Mm.
There we go.
Come on, bring it on.
Level 11.
Dragons are not lacking level 1 tuner.
Yeah. And then like
You can use Funko guard.
it'll just be so simple. I bet there's some like horrible way to do it.
Horribly easy.
Like a 1 card horrible.
Wait, does it work with
You can summon it with Debris Dragon. Ugh. Is there a level 7 monster with less than 500 attack? I'm sure there is.
I'm sure.
I'm gonna
there
search
is.
just for
Oh man, this is gonna be great. Gonna be easy.
Debris into
Debris? No, it'll be what's that one card? Emissary Pandemonium.
Oh, that card is silly.
Oh, that card is bad. Well, not that bad, but it's
You're about to find out.
No, we're not going to talk about that. That card has 2,600 attack. It's a level 7 tuner.
Presenting
Arcanine Magician.
Fog King.
Fog King, Greed, Quasar, that doesn't matter. This is a question mark attack. Regenerating Rose, and Worm Victory.
Verm Victorime.
So pretty much the only one that
Regenerating
matters is Arcanine Magician.
Fog King.
And Fog King.
Fog King. Actually, I can make a plant deck with.
With Regenerating
Rose
Rose,
and
that's
Debris
not
Dragon.
unreasonable.
Ooh, yeah, Debris Dragon. Bring back Regenerating Rose. Starform Dragon. Oh, yeah.
It's pretty worth it.
It's pretty worth it.
But
Regenerating Rose
Arcanine
has
is
an
better.
okay effect by itself. Arcanine is better if you can like make a deck that has Debris Dragon and can summon Arcanine.
Yeah.
Then you just throw Debris Dragon in a deck that can summon Arcanite.
Oh.
You don't even need to be able to Debris Dragon.
The second coming of your Arcanite Assault Mode deck.
They just need to give me that level 4 fusion monster.
Wait a minute. What level is Supreme Arcanine Magician?
It's. I don't even know. It's irrelevant. Is it 9?
It's high.
How much? It has like 900 attack. How much attack does that
I think it has like 1,000.
But it can't be special summoned by anything other than Assault Mode activate.
have?
Supreme!
Arcanator.
Well, that's the fusion.
Oh, it's level 10.
That's the fusion.
Assault mode.
I always liked Supreme. Supreme has 14.
Okay, so Assault Mode is level 9.
Yep. 900 attack, 2,300 defense. Summon this card and destroy everything.
You can summon it with something other than Assault Mode. You can use Assault Overload.
Assault Overload. I remember that. Doesn't it just summon him?
Yeah,
like a
ignoring the summon conditions. I think it's Assault Overload. The one that has
quick
like
play,
Starform. Right? Yeah, it has Stardust Dragon Glen. No, that's not it.
No, that's not it.
It's
It's got Stardust on it.
yeah.
And he's like going like, "Whoa."
It's going. Oh my God! The power.
The power.
Assault Mode. It could
Assault
have been
Revival?
better. Yeah, Assault Revival. That's it.
Remove and play in Assault Mode, activating your graveyard, destroy all monsters you control, special summon one Assault Mode monster from your graveyard, ignoring its summoning conditions. Its effects are negated and it cannot be attributed as remove from play when it's
No
removed
problem.
from the field.
No problem.
Is this the card that makes it so that the Assault Mode monster had to have been special summoned properly initially?
I think so. I remember wanting to just dump them just to be silly.
Yeah.
You can. It ignores its summoning condition, so it does
That's not necessarily true.
Oh, you can just dump them and just summon them for free. That'd be great.
Yeah, it would
Exactly,
be, wouldn't it?
that's why I'm a skeptic. Because I'm pretty sure I had remembered this happening before.
Yeah, same with me.
No, just believe. Just believe.
Believing doesn't make it happen.
Rulings believe.
Rulings believe. Yeah, only properly. So.
No.
Okay.
So
Now that that's over.
Card text lied to me. Lied.
Alright, so I think that's that.
That is that.
So yeah, Starform Dragon. It's a pretty good card. Think of silly ways to summon it.
Debris
Good.
Dragon is cool.
Yeah, I would love to hear
You could run Debris in your worm deck that runs.
That's coming out on Light of Destruction, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
If any of you guys
No, not
have
Light
any
of
other
Destruction,
Light of
ideas,
Destruction.
definitely let
Judgment
us
of the
know.
Light.
Judgment.
We should get on this quick.
Get on what quick?
The summoning of the Starform Dragon.
Oh yeah. Definitely. Do it. So now I guess moving on.
To the topic for today.
The topic for the day.
The future.
Assault mode activate.
Behold. Behold!
Behold the future. Where to begin?
Future.
Where to begin with the future?
The future is dark.
Yeah, it does seem pretty dark. No, it doesn't seem dark at all, literally. But,
The future is Synchro Monsters. At least that's what Konami wants you to believe.
I feel
Well,
like
I mean,
it's not.
the immediate future is Hidden Arsenal, right?
Yeah, the immediate future. So despite the ban list saying like, oh, nothing's gonna happen because nothing changed, right?
Mm-hmm.
Everything's gonna change.
Yeah.
Totally, completely, astronomically.
Your meta is about to get a whole lot less friendly.
It's because they already knew, which is kind of, well, it's obvious that they knew that it was going to change like drastically. So it's like, why change something that's just going to change itself?
Yep.
The only thing standing in their way was apparently windups. The meta changing to their whim.
So they gave him a sucker punch. Windups, they're
Don't
not.
expect them.
They're down, but not. They're not out.
They're out, but
No.
don't expect to see them anywhere. Well,
No.
there's this is why, because no high tier player that's going to top is going to pick that deck up.
Yeah, I know. It's like they hit them, and then it's like everyone thinks they're dead, but they're not like dead.
Well, they're not dead. Even the good players know they're not dead. But the high tier players don't pick up sub tier decks, even if they're okay.
They're not sub tier.
Yeah. Okay.
They can still do stuff.
They can still do stuff. That doesn't mean they're good. They're not as good as the goods. They're not. They're down there with like all those decks.
Karakuri.
Karakuri.
The infinite like Twilight deck. It's always like on the edge of doing something.
It's really good, but it's not tier 1. Just like Samurais.
I thought Karakuri
Heroes.
Gears was tier 1.
Huh?
Is Karakuri Gear get tier 1?
No.
With that new card game?
Never.
With what do you mean never?
Well, you had to run bads to make that deck work.
What do
It's
you
not
mean?
worth it.
What do you mean bads?
Because it only summons level 3s. It's not worth it.
You mean emergency teleport?
No, there's that Karakuri trap that summons the 2 level 3 Karakuris from the deck and increases their level by 1.
What? It's
Not
called
Karakuris.
Gurgiano.
You summon 2 Gurgianos, and there's only level 3
Oh,
Gurgianos.
that thing. Who cares?
Yeah, it's just
what
not
they
worth
revealed
it.
level 4 Gurgiano.
What does it matter? Then it become level 5.
What do you mean?
It increases the level of the monster you summon by 1.
So how? That's a 1-card Gurgiano.
Yeah, but you had to run poop in your deck and you had to set it because it's a trap, so it's not worth it. I mean, it's not going to be not good. It definitely works. Oh, you brought it up, so that's not my problem.
No, you just think it's bad. It's amazing.
There's a reason.
Everyone says it's amazing.
Because-
What about all of those wind-up?
Wide-eyed chain.
Wait. What about all of those wind-up trap cards that are supposedly really good?
Yeah, they just summon a bunch of monsters from your deck.
It's just. Oh my god. It's not the same. Why don't you have a card that summons 2 monsters from your deck for free? No.
Aren't the monsters that wind-ups would potentially summon from their deck or hand, or the combos that they could get from those trap cards better than...
Then
No.
2 cards you don't really want to run that much.
Why are we talking about windups now?
I
Well,
don't know why.
I'm just comparing the cards that summon things from the deck or whatever.
Okay, so wait, I'll explain what the card does, just in case they don't know.
I don't know.
It summons 2 Gurgiano monsters from your deck. It's a trap. Their effects are negated, I think. I'm not sure if
No.
that even matters. Because one has a normal summon effect, and the other distributes itself, so... Even if it was negated, it would just do it anyway. But, summons 2 from your deck, and their levels are increased by 1. They're both... all the Gurgiano monsters are level 3.
Yeah.
So they become level 4, and then you make a Gear Gigant, obviously.
Good. That's all there is to it.
That's all there is to that card. I mean...
Windups have Zen March. We will not speak its name anymore. That's bad. They have Legendary Windup Key. Oh my god.
yeah, that card's probably the best.
No. Don't fool the listeners. That card's terrible.
It's probably one of the better cards I've ever read.
Why do you keep doing this? The best card they had, the best trap, is Zen Maelstrom. And that is not a plus. You tribute a monster, so -1. You use a card, -2. You special summon a monster from your hand. Whatever. And then you special summon one from your deck. So it's a -1.
Okay.
But you offset that because windups have crazy effects, or had when they had 3 magicians. You can still make 2 shock masters with Zen Maelstrom. And a magician. With a rat in hand.
Still make 2 Shock Masters.
You need a rat, a magician, and a Zen Maelstrom set in your hand.
Which is a little unlikely. Not worth running a trap for.
It's 3 cards.
One of
including
which
a
is
trap.
limited to 1. And the other of which is hard to
You
keep
can have
in your hand.
You can have rat or a magician in your hand.
But when
or.
windups had everything that they wanted, I guess during the September 2012 format up to the March 2013 format, when windups had everything but like one Zen Mighty, was that card worth running?
I ran it. Well,
No, you
for
didn't.
a bit.
You always took it out because it's not worth it. But the problem with that card, it's like the same kind of deal with like Rabbit, except worse. Where you had to run really crappy monsters to make it worth it, and it's really passive. Nobody likes passivity, especially in this format, where that deck is already ultra passive, so taking another turn to wait isn't worth it. You might as well
Windups are
just run
passive?
armor. No,
No, we're talking about the
Yugiohs.
Yugiohs.
Yeah, you're right.
And then you're just searching for a card that's going to make you even more passive. So it's an ultra passive card, which isn't productive at all.
It's essentially what, another chance to summon
MSC. Chain!
attack.
I guess. I don't know. They might not be able to attack or something. I don't know the full... what it does to the monsters.
I want to know if they can attack. That'd be good.
I bet they get someone in defense, so...
No.
Lord of the Tachyon.
No
I
way.
think it's funny when people say Tachyon.
Tachyon. Oh,
Tachyon.
You're not
Gear Gear. That's what it's called.
the original. I love the original names. I mean, who could have thought of this? Yugioh, and
You
then
can only activate one per turn. That's the only... summons them, they can attack. Ooh,
Wait, how much attack do they have?
1,000. One has 1,000, one has 500. You're not running the one that has 1,000.
Dang.
So it'll have 2 500 attack monsters.
They can get summoned. Their effects aren't even negated. You can just summon them and then tribute them for Yugioh monsters.
Why?
You summon to 2 of the other ones and then tribute them for the Yugioh monsters and then do stuff with them. Or the effects negated.
No, there's no reason to do that. Yugioh just brings back a level 4 machine. Its effect is probably negated, but there's no reason to bring back... It's like, okay, I'll just bring back armor and flip it face down.
I would bring
If
back
it's
the
already
armor.
but I mean, it's already in the graveyard. That means, like, you're already in a position where you're good, so it doesn't even matter.
I'd bring out 2 drills.
Drills?
I mean, Yugioh...
Armor?
No, not armor. Not a cell. The other one.
Arsenal?
Yugioh Arsenal.
Why?
So you can search your deck for stuff.
That means there's already 2 in the graveyard, which means you already searched your deck.
As
So
you
it's just like...
can tell, I don't play this deck.
card doesn't mean anything. I don't...
Kyle.
I mean, it is an instant Gear Gigant. The best I could say for this card is you run it with the Geargias in a deck that isn't Geargia. So that it's like, oh, this deck that I need to add a machine to my hand.
This makes
is a quick way.
Shockmaster very easy. Yes, it does.
I suppose that's true. You can already make Shockmaster pretty
If you're
easy.
running Geargias, then you can use Geargia's Forbidden Second effect.
That's true. When he dies, you bring 1 back.
Yep.
Why does he have so many effects?
Yep.
Strange. Moving on, I guess.
Geargias! They're such ugly gears.
But that apparently means nothing because it means nothing to Japan, so why would it mean anything?
Yeah.
It's usually a pretty good indicator.
So, let's actually move to the topic for the day, which is the future.
You
And
brought that up.
Let's talk. Yeah, I brought that upon myself.
But no, the meta's going to change a lot. First off, we got the Hidden Arsenal.
Yeah, that's where we were. That's the ticket.
It's going to change a lot of things just because the meta has
Evil
to
things are
change.
leaking out of his arsenal.
What is it going to be called? Is it Evil Swarm?
Omega Exes.
Ill Swarm.
No, I mean the new ones are going to be Evil Swarm.
Oh,
right?
Evil Swarms, yeah.
So the Evil Swarm, I hate that name. Verse is way better.
Verse is cool.
Verse Heliotrope.
But that deck matters. Competitive decks that matter are important. So the entirety of our meta changes.
Verse. Let's talk about what Verse will do to the meta. Verse will completely eliminate the power of Mermails.
Yeah, so despite us thinking that it's like the best thing ever,
They didn't hurt Mermails because Mermails don't do anything in Japan.
they do stuff.
Except for-
It more randomizes the pool of decks that can top.
And
Yeah.
when they're lucky enough
is
to not
hilarious.
play Verse. they do
Yeah.
Stuff.
And it's like, yeah, so it's more about luck when you're going with Mermails because there's like an anti-deck waiting for you. It's like, oh, I played my anti-deck, I lost. Obviously.
What?
And there's not any like really good side cards for the deck against it. There are, but
Why would you run them?
no, they're okay. Just kind of like, kind of sucks.
You could run.
You still
Raven
get
the Warlords.
hurt a lot. I guess.
If you're into that.
If you're into that.
If that floats your boat, then go
That
for
still
it.
hurts you a little.
Yeah,
You can't do a whole lot.
if you're running Mermails, Rivalry is kind of silly.
Yeah. You could run. I mean, they're all dark, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah, you can't run Gozen, but
Yeah,
Rivalry
Gozen-
does do stuff.
Gozen stops Rabbit.
Huh? But no, they don't care about Rabbit.
Yeah.
Well, they do, but they don't care about the Rabbit in particular. That's not their
You
problem.
can just slow roll into their exes. Because they run back row.
The problem with that deck is macro, not Rabbit at all.
Oh, yeah.
The entirety of
It's like one big, like, fist that just wants. All its purpose in life is to punch you in the face.
I don't know. I'm kind of tired of Mac Rabbit even existing. I don't understand why it still exists. People have like clung onto that deck for so long. It's just a bad deck. That's what I think. There's a Macrocosmos in it. That's all that matters in the deck. That's the only card. Like you read people's tournaments before they're like, I didn't draw macro, and that's like how they explain how they lose, because that's all the deck is. It's a Macrocosmos.
Yep.
Turning 3 of it.
Macrocosmos. The anti-card to, like, everything.
It's really irritating because that means the deck is just bad. Other than Macrocosmos. So why not just run a deck that's good with Macrocosmos, where there's just like not any?
The problem is there's not very many decks. that are good
They
with
go
Macrocosmos.
together too well.
They can work. It is not affected by it, so it can run it. But they'll be outclassed by the Verse, which is like very similar in like play style in the end.
They lock you under an undesirable monster and an undesirable
And they just
card.
run a bunch of traps.
Yeah. They put you between a rock and a hard place. That's like their purpose.
Yeah.
Like, summon Ouroboros and play macro when you get out of this quick.
They don't run macro, but
Oh.
you can run variants when you run macro. So I mean, we'll see a lot of different variants.
It's Ouroboros plus macro. That's their like ideal setup.
Yeah. Plus Ouroboros is like amazing.
Ouroboros searches for protection. Dumb.
So Ver's Ouroboros, the most important card. Not the most important card. There's two really stupid cards that are really important.
Ouroboros and Ver's,
Thunderbird.
Really? Thunderbird?
Have you read that card?
Ophion.
Is it Ophion? Maybe I'm thinking...
Are you thinking about the Thunderbird that's...
Ophion is the most important one. Yeah. But Ouroboros is really good.
There's Ouroboros.
Ophion is the one they're going to go into all the time. Well, they're evil. The evil swarm are all evil versions of repellent monsters we've seen in the dual terminal.
Mm-hmm.
So Ophion is Gungar, and Ouroboros is Trishnula.
Trishnula.
Trishnula token.
The Trishnula token is adorable. But Ophion, rank 4, dragon, dark, 2500, 50 attack. Gosh, they're gonna the most irritating deck to take life point count against.
Yep.
Because all of them have 50, by the way. Like, not lying. That was an exaggeration. That's
gets
just how
over
it is.
Stardust.
Yeah. 2550, which breaks the rank 4 attack barrier by 50. 1650 defense doesn't really matter. 2 level 4 L Swarm monsters. That's its requirements. When this card has disease material, level 5 or higher monsters cannot be special summoned.
Oh, take that.
So, this also just, like, takes out a bunch of really... decks that have been, like, hanging on in America. It takes out Agents and Chaos Dragons. Which is just kind of D. Because this card just says, you can't play your deck. And then once per turn, you can detach an disease material, add an infestation spell trap, and protect your hand. And they have an infestation quick play that is a L-Swarm monster is unaffected by spell traps till the end phase.
They have their own spellbook wisdom that's better because it's both of them.
So essentially, he's only vulnerable to level 4 or lower monster effects.
So, Raikou,
Snowman Eater.
Snowman Eater
still does work.
And Xyz monsters, which you make with level 4s.
Which I thought was going to be really... I remember reading these a while back, and I was like, everybody's Xyzing right now. This doesn't even matter at all. And
but it's really... The thing is, it's hard to do it against this deck because it runs a bunch of traps.
They
so
run
it says on this,
nasty jerk stuff like Impulse and Lance.
Yeah, and then Deep Prison...
just when you think you've gotten over them.
It's one of those decks where it's like, they open Ophion, Solemn Warning, I lose.
They sit on the top of like a cliff, and you're like climbing the cliff, and it's so hard, and they just their job is just to kick you when you get to the top. It's an easy job.
Ouroboros is the other one. It's the triple rank 4. It's more important for just like everybody because it's the triple rank 4 that's offensive that everybody needs.
And it's generic.
It's generic.
Ouroboros.
So, once per turn, detach 1 Xyz material from this card to activate one of the effects, and one effect can only be activated. Well, so each effect can only be activated once while it's face up on the field. Target a card your opponent controls, return it to the hand, send a card from your opponent's hand to the graveyard, and target 1 card in your opponent's graveyard and banish it.
So you can activate one of those a turn and only once.
While it's face up, once each.
Yep.
But oh gosh, I've been like using what's his name, the Violent to Sigma. This is so much easier. So simple. You're like, gosh, I got all these monsters at level 4. I guess I'll just like take the cards if they got nothing, or I'll just bounce their Xyz if they don't have anything, or I'll just like remove stuff from the graveyard when I'm done.
And 2700.
2750.
That's some respectable.
Really respectable. Right, it's like, what's the point of summoning Gagagigo the Risen? It's only 200 more. I guess it can attack over that.
Technically, it's only 150 more.
No, it has 2950.
Oh, it does?
Yeah.
Weird. I thought it only had 29.
No, all the Gigos have 50.
Do they?
Yep.
Weird.
Gagagigo has 550? 450.
Gagagigo is level 4, right?
I mean, Go Giga.
Gigabyte
is 450, right?
Something like that. The 1850.
Go Giga.
There's
Gaga Giga.
2450, and then there's 2850.
And then 1850. Gaga Giga.
Okay.
All reptiles, all water, all different levels, all normal monsters.
All the time.
All the time. But, so that card's really good. But then there's, Evil Swarm Thunderbird, that's what it was. This card's so dumb.
It's so
Thunderbird.
good.
This card pisses me off.
Finally, I can make the rabbit deck. I'm not even sure.
It just makes another card that's better than another card that I already thought was broken, so that's not cool.
This is better than rabbit.
It's so much better than Rabbit.
Winded rabbit.
So, Evil Swarm Thunderbird is level 4 Dark Thunder. I'm not sure if Thunder matters.
Oh.
1650 attack, 1050 defense. During either player's turn, when a card effect is activated, except during the damage step, you can banish this card you control. During your next standby phase, return this card, banished by its effect to the field, and if you do, it gains 300 attack.
Ah!
And you can only use the effect of Thunderbird once per turn.
Ooh, it is better.
It's got higher attack, and then it'll come back with 1950 if it's ever used its effect.
Yep. It's got 1650 to start. That's so important.
It's a lot.
It is.
It's so much. Oh, it's so irritating. It's just the another unkillable card.
Good. Oh, so good.
So essentially they just beat you up with this, with a bunch of traps.
Yeah.
And if you ever try to do anything, they just gain it. And they can even, like, during your end phase, if they activate MST, they can, I'll banish it, so it'll come back with more.
Yep. Ho hee hee ho hee ho hee.
And then it supports all their Xyz, which is important. Because it's never not on the field. So,
You can like slow roll into Ophion. That'd be dumb.
yeah. And then there's also, like, Mandrago, which just special summons itself.
Yeah.
They're a normal monster for Rescue Rabbit. And there's just, like, one crazy one that just adds things from their graveyard to your hand, but we don't get that one for a while. I think you have it right there.
Yep. Evil Swarm,
Karakion.
Karakion or Kersion.
Cercion, what I've heard.
Yeah. So it's 1600 attack, 1550 defense, level 4 spellcaster. You can banish an Illswarm monster from your graveyard to target one Illswarm monster in your graveyard. Add that to your hand. You can only use the effect of it once per turn, and once per turn, if that effect was activated, you can normal summon one Illswarm monster as an additional normal summon. And if this card is in your graveyard because it was sent there this turn, you can normal summon one Illswarm monster with one less tribute than required.
Oh man,
And
the
you can
book.
only gain
Swap
this
Frog.
effect once per turn.
The Swap Frog of
book.
Elswarm.
Mm-hmm.
It just essentially just adds them to your hand and lets you normal summon it.
Mm-hmm.
So you just immediately make a rank 4 with it.
He's got all the Ice Barrier artifacts.
And if he was detached for like an Xyz monster,
You
can
can
normal
tribute summon.
You can normal summon your normal summon can be a tribute summon with one less tribute.
Yeah, so, but I'm not sure if they really run any for that effect.
No,
but there's like Verse Caster, which is Catastor, which is pretty good.
Verse Crafter.
There's the Verse Catastor one is actually pretty good.
Verse Caster.
I don't think it's Castor though.
It is Caster. Yep. I looked at it earlier.
I think Castor is a different one.
I think it might be. Or it's like the broken down, beaten up version of Cadastor.
I think the Catastor one is different.
Evil Swarm Caster.
I don't know these ones because they're not as important. No, it's not this one.
Oh, this one, is this a lava monster? So
It looks like a Constellar.
Oh, yeah. So, Evil Swarm Castor, 1750, Warrior. It's like the only Warrior in the deck, maybe?
Probably.
Level 4. During the turn this card was normal summoned, you can normal summon one Illswarm monster in addition to your normal summoner set.
You can do some triples. You have to back your hand with the other one, summon it, then summon another one.
Booger Knight.
It's kind of Bogart Knight too,
It's a Booger
but it
Knight.
doesn't look like him.
It's their Booger Knight.
They're Booger Knight. But so that's that deck, and that deck kind of alters the meta. It's weird that deck isn't just like really good even when Prophecy exists, because it just shuts down High Priestess. But then they can just. It's still kind of hard to get rid of it though.
Fate.
So it's I would expect it to become more heliotrope. But I would expect it to see a rise in play as soon as the Prophecy stuff comes out. And then I can't believe that their normal monster's like the best.
Evil Swarm Heliotrope.
1950.
1950. And then its text is written backwards. I thought that was kind of funny.
Oh, yeah, I like
what
that
does
too.
it say? Eliminate, eradicate, exterminate. These are the thoughts of
These are the thoughts of lingering steel swarm souls, yearning for a
body so that they might make their dream a reality.
Mhm.
That's what it says backwards.
Weird.
Exterminate.
Eliminate. Eradicate.
That's all he's thinking.
Mhm.
You just want to kill everything. That's a noble call.
Yeah.
A worthy pursuit.
But,
The monsters that we just talked about are pretty standard.
yeah, that's the first thing that'll happen to us.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure how many people will, like, get on that bandwagon, though. Doesn't seem like anybody's, like, excited for it at all.
I have heard people
I'm not.
say, "Man, Ophion's really good," but I haven't heard anybody talk about
Like,
like
oh, I wanna
evil
do
swarm.
that.
I want to make an evil swarm deck
Yeah.
because it's unlike anything that we have played with before. Because it's just a bunch of normal summoning.
Yeah.
Like, oh, you can normal summon 3 times in one turn and get rid of your hand for a monster, for an Xyz monster. Great. Rabbit makes up for the fact that a lot of the monsters you're summoning summon other monsters.
Yeah.
So it gives you that extra plus. But then again, you just consolidate those 2 for an Xyz monster, and then you're running traps, and I guess they're all big, so you beat people down. But if you like don't summon one of their cool Verse monsters, then you're just kind of sitting there.
Mm-hmm.
Looking cool.
Yeah.
So
Evil
cool.
swarm monsters. Next, to hit the meta.
What
Improved
else?
Fire Fist.
Improved Fire Fist. We're not really sure where that's going to happen, but it's assumed that it'll happen within the next format. Whoa, the movement. The mat movement.
I'm moving.
He's moving. No, he's not. Justen moved.
I did.
The next thing that happened, where was I going? I don't even remember.
Fire Fist.
Oh yeah,
Better
Fire
Fire
Fist.
Fist.
The better stuff. So like there's chicken. Chicken is important. And then there's the next pack, which is very, very important. Oh, the next stuff is just so good.
Lordu. The Tachyon.
Tachyon Galaxy.
I've never seen so much crazy stuff in one pack.
Oh, and Wolfberg.
Wolfenberg.
Which
So-
we'll never get.
I feel like it's going to take us forever to get that.
Mm-hmm.
But all this stuff like drastically affects the deck's success because it's all like nuts. I don't know what to say other than that. Like the deck is still really good. I don't understand why it doesn't just do better.
People are bad.
That's true. And the goods aren't picking it up.
Yeah, like right now, people, it's like bears and gorilla.
Yeah, I mean Bear is really good. Not gonna lie.
Sure. It's
Uh,
not a bad monster.
Gorilla's okay.
You grin and bear it.
I don't really like Gorilla, especially when nobody's running any spells and traps anyway. So
Both of the monsters are like exactly the same.
You attack.
it's easier. Bear makes it easier for his effect to go off. That's what I feel like.
Yeah, sure.
'Cause it's like, oh, you just gotta inflict damage, so
The
I
thing
guess
ab-
I'll destroy their monsters.
Horde
The thing
of
about the
enemies.
deck is it's a lot of like 1-for-1 recovery.
Where's the Horde of the Phantom Beasts?
Why? You want to destroy their monsters.
And then draw a
And
card.
You don't draw a card because they don't have any monsters.
You said you don't want to destroy the monsters?
You do.
So with bear, you send a Fire Fist,
Fire
a Fire
Formation.
Formation to the graveyard to destroy a monster.
Oh, and then attack directly.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
okay.
you don't like
Attack.
destroy their monsters by battle.
Oh, right. Okay.
A whole lot. You do, but
But
No.
see, I think that's so like wasteful
of the attack boost.
of everything, of the attack boosting. Now it's gone, so that if what are you going to get rid of that matters?
I feel like people are in this like mode right now where it's just kind of like I can do it, so
Yeah.
I will.
Yeah.
Which is the problem. They don't know what they're supposed to be doing right now.
They're just dancing. All
They've
crazy
seen
like-
the deck, like the build or whatever that's like Japanese people have run, and they're like, well, I'll just make it and it'll just work.
No. That
So-
deck does not play itself.
I'm looking at a YCS Rabbit Fire
Is
Fist.
he like the
build.
guy who did good?
He
Yeah, he's
got
the guy who did good.
like 5th place or 8th place, something like that. He was pretty high. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it was like top 10 or something.
So he's 5th to 8th because they don't play those out.
So he's running 3 bear, the one that just has to inflict battle damage. 3 gorilla,
Destroys
one
the monster by battle.
destroys a monster by battle. 1 dragon, which like when it's
Sounds
summoned.
weird. When you play a fire formation while it's on the field, it sets a trap.
Ah, that's right.
And then you can send one to the grave, I think, to special summon.
You can send two.
Special summon 2.
Special summon 1.
Target one Fireface monster in your graveyard and special
One.
summon that.
Yeah.
And then 2 rabbits and 3 Vorse Raider. And the Vorse Raider's in there because he's citing 2 Deck Devi. And it's also just, Beast Warrior.
Yeah.
So, his traps, the ones that don't really matter are Dark Hole, Heavy Storm, Mystical Space Typhoon,
Reborn, Duality.
Reborn, and then Pot of Duality. And then Reborn kind of matters because it's just another copy of one of the monsters. But it doesn't matter. So then the only spells that he's running that matters are Tenki, Tensu, and Forbidden Lance. And
Everybody's gonna run Lance now, though.
there's no reason not to.
Yeah.
At least for
Lance.
this. And then Tensu is only really fodder. I mean,
It's a good card. There's a lot of combos that it, builds. I would assume that people who don't know what they're doing would... Or people who are, excessive will run a lot of it, not knowing why.
He summoned Bear, searched Tensu, summoned Dragon,
Overlay.
Tiger King!
Ooh,
Tiger King, yeah.
It does excessive things when you don't need to. You have to know what you're doing
Gives
with
you
that
better
card,
answers,
which is weird.
Mm-hmm.
I can normal summon twice, so I should, right?
Yeah.
And then you should have these, because you have 2 level 4 monsters, better do it.
Yeah, and that'll just give me more, right?
More. Now I have 5 cards set. Nothing can go wrong. He can't destroy my Tiger King by battle. What's he gonna do? If it gets destroyed, I get stuff. I have more stuff.
True. Now, Tensu is good because it gets you field presence that then gets you more stuff.
It puts pressure on me.
And then your monsters just remove things, so you can remove more.
Mm-hmm.
I looked at the deck, and it's all about pressure. That's what I think.
It's fairly pressuring.
You threaten to do things if they don't do anything.
Mm-hmm.
They have to do stuff about your field. Like, if you leave a bear there, they have to summon a monster that has higher attack than it to stop it from attacking directly. Or do something about it. And then you can predict that and, react to it.
Yeah.
Especially with Lance. Lance is a garbage card.
But this one only has 2 Lance.
I would never run 3 anything.
Really?
3 to
Unless you're just you desperately need that
1,
kind
they
of
don't
thing.
stack.
2.
2, they're good, but they're not gonna get you. They don't solve problems without having a monster.
I don't really want to draw 2 of it that often.
I never want to draw 2. I want to draw 1 at a time.
Yeah.
Slowly over the course of a duel.
Yeah, that's I don't know. Just there's only some decks where it's just well, I need this really bad. Kind of like Dino Rabbit. They're well, I need this really
I
bad.
say 70% of the time when I play Pot of Duality, I get another one.
Yeah.
So running 2 is not a guarantee that you're not going to get 2.
Yeah, it happens.
I can't believe how often that happens. It's so weird. It's like a global curse on that card.
It's dual. You gotta get the second one, Duality.
No, I don't need the second one.
But so that's the Fire Fist deck. I don't know what people are gonna do right now, but in the future it'll adapt. When the next pack comes out, there's some really, really nutty stuff. They get a better rank 4 than Tiger King, which is kind of upsetting.
Get rid of that trash.
It's imagine if they're Gear Gigant, they come out with that, and they're next pack they come out with another one that's 2 machines that just detach to destroy 2 cards.
Whoa.
It would just be kind of
Not cool.
okay.
Does it require 2 fire monsters?
Oh, we'll see right now. Oh, his face is in front of the screen.
Trident, the Atlantean Dragon Emperor. That's good, huh?
It's okay. Okay, Brotherhood of the Fire Fist, Cardinal Commander. Gosh.
Oh, yeah.
I read this and I was why? Now I have to run Fire Fist. That's what I felt like.
Cardinal Commander.
So good. But it's rank 4 fire, 1800 attack, 2200 defense. It requires 2 Fire Fist monsters. So they were you have to run Fire Fist. That's what they said. Detach 2 materials from this card to target 2 Fire Fist or Fire Formation cards you control or in your graveyard. And 2 face-up cards your opponent controls or in their graveyard. And then shuffle them all into the deck. It's so good. I need my 10 keys back. Quick. Put them back, and all your cards go back to the deck, too. What? So good. So
Not
good.
cool, man. Not cool. You can only wait a minute.
You can only use this effect once per turn.
Good.
So if you summon a second one somehow, like a genius, then you can't do it.
Yeah. Oh, darn.
Oh, darn.
Oh,
I couldn't believe this card.
That's pretty good.
It's very irritating.
This card is blatantly out there.
It's just good. They look good. I win.
They look good.
And then they get a bunch of just good monsters, too.
You need to talk about...
Does Japan have this pack yet?
Yes, they do.
This card is... Oh, Mecha Phantom Beast plus Characters.
Yeah. And they got another good spell. Oh, it's like, okay. You don't run a whole lot of it. They
Gyoko.
get Fire Formation, Gyoko. When this card is activated, target face down spell or trap your opponent controls it cannot be activated while this card is face up on the field. Your opponent cannot activate the targeted card in response to this effect. And then all beast warriors gain 100 attack.
Lock it down.
So they just get their own like mini Night Beam. That's searchable. That gives them more attack. Which is kind of cool. It's a good card. That's all I can say about that. It's just a good card.
You gotta lock them down. You gotta stun them. And this is how you do it.
That'd be amazing.
I mean, oh yeah, we need to talk about the archetype that's coming out of this pack. It's going to be like Major Force.
Oh, the dragons.
No.
Oh. No.
Burning Knucklers.
That's not going to
Oh
be
no,
good.
but specifically one Burning Knuckler, and that is Leadjaw. I mean Leadblow.
Why?
Leadblow is like impossible to get rid of. If you summon that, you win. End of story.
I don't know which one you're talking about. Oh, no. The Bound Barbarian.
Yeah. Tell me how you get rid of this card practically.
You're running Triple Compulse, just like everyone else.
Doesn't work.
What?
Oh. It does work. Whoa. Triple Compulse, that's pretty much it.
Phoenix Chain. I don't care. Lots of things. Don't torrential it, because that'd be dumb. Actually, you can torrential it, because...
Uh-uh.
Oh, no, they changed it. Okay. But, still. Sorry, that was a sidetrack. I don't know why we're bringing that up. But the other thing, this pack also has the Elemental Dragons.
The Suppressor Dragons.
Oh, and that, like, people were all like, oh, because Prophecies are going to be good. Big Eye is $100 or whatever. That's not why it's $100. It's because of these stupid things. We told you about them, like, a while ago.
Not cool, Big Eye, $100. Is it $100
No, it's
right
like $70.
now?
Right
I gotta get it.
I'm betting on 100 though.
I gotta get it quick for cheap somehow.
For cheap, $70, cheap.
I can hope. I can pray for a reprint. Maybe.
Not for a while.
Why? It came out forever ago. It came out like 3 packs ago.
But there's nothing coming out that like unless they put it in the battle pack. Why would they put it in the battle pack?
That's what people are talking about.
That'd be stupid.
Men can
there's
dream.
no way.
Men can dream.
You can dream, and I'll crush them.
Dream a dream.
But the Elemental Dragons, they're all level 7, and they all just summon themselves. And I'm pretty sure it was just that video. Everybody saw the video that
the Big Eye
Dueling Days made, where he just like goes like.
Big Eye take Big Eye. Big Eye take Big Eye.
Yeah, it was
Big Eye.
two different decks that were running the dragons were facing each other.
Yeah.
And it ended up where they summoned so many Big Eyes that they started taking each other's Big Eyes to take all their Big Eyes and make more Big Eyes.
Wow.
And like every turn, all the Big Eyes would shift control.
Yeah.
So it was like swoop, swoop.
And then they would like remove or play the dragons, and they would all keep coming back. They would be like getting advantage for reasons I could not even fathom.
Fathom. Yeah, because so one guy was running Machinas with the Earth one, which is I already expected that to happen, but. Because the Earth one, you discard him and an Earth monster to special summon a monster.
The other guy was running a deck called Incarnate Heroes.
Yeah, and then you can run all the dragons together, which makes you just like plus up the butt. Because they just like you banish them for the other dragon, and then that one that's banished adds them to your hand.
Oh.
So all it does is just like every turn you can have 2 of them for free as long as there's more left in the deck. Which is like, every turn I get a rank 7 as long as there's more elemental dragons in my deck. And what you would do is make Big Eye and take all the Big Eyes, or make that other rank 7, that Dragosack.
Oh yeah, Dragosack.
Which just essentially is like kind of Scrap Dragon rank 7.
Summon 2 tokens and then destroy one of the tokens to destroy it.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Which is really good. And it's got 26, but it can't attack that turn.
Sack them with Dragosack.
You sack them. So it's just like, I can either take your monsters or remove your cards.
Sack them.
And it's just really good. I don't know what to say other than it's really good.
Gay.
It makes
are to gay.
The dragons make a bunch of random decks like way better. Like Dragunities random top a lot now in Japan. I was like looking through the tournament list, and I was like, there's just Dragunities at a lot of these. Because the Dragon Wind one discards a wind to search a dragon from your deck. I was like, yeah, search my deck. And then you're going to summon, it's like, oh no, not game, now you have game. That's all they do too. You summon them when you don't have game to make a game.
Yeah. Insurance policy. Good.
The Deus Ex Machina cards for everyone.
For everyone.
Do any of these work well in line decks?
Do they have specific elements?
They have all the elements.
Okay. Which one do you have the most in your hand?
Water.
Water? He's the worst one. Now, the water one can be run in Mermails, but you don't need to. The earth one's good. Earth one, you discard it and an earth to special summon a monster from your
Give
graveyard.
me the elemental dragon tier list.
I think the earth one's the best.
Followed by the wind one.
Probably the fire one. Fire one discards a fire to destroy a card.
Yes.
And it's got the highest attack. The water one discards a water monster to send a monster from your deck to the graveyard.
Whoa.
And the wind one searches a dragon from your deck.
Whoa.
And they can all be social summoned by removing either two of the same element from your graveyard or hand, summon from your hand or graveyard, or dragons.
Good.
Just dragons. So,
Dragons.
the earth one is really good for all gadgets, all machine decks, because they're always earth for some reason. And it's level 7, so just like, oh, more 7s for Fortress to make more rank 7s. But you discard a gadget to bring back a gadget. And then add the gadget, normal gadget, and you just get Gear Gigant for like no reason. That's what it does in that. That's why the heroes made sense. If you want to run all of them, you need like elements of each to make sure you can get rolling.
Mm-hmm.
And elemental heroes, you get it? They're elemental.
Get you rolling.
But so Big Eye gonna go up way a lot because you want to run like 3 of it in this deck. Why not?
Invest in this card. Do it.
You can summon 3 Big Eyes, so you should run 3.
Big Eye.
But those are going to be really irritating. And then like Lobbles can run the Fire one, which is good for them, which is another deck of importance because that deck will happen really
Holding
soon.
Construction Field is coming.
Yeah.
In the new Doe terminal.
Yep.
And that's the card that makes them
The Foolish Burial. I get that finally.
the turbo.
We've been waiting for that forever. So long that we stopped caring.
Yep. Levels will instantly be relevant as soon as that comes out.
But I'm not sure if anybody will care either.
Seth will care.
Seth will care. He already cares.
He cares.
That was so random.
Yeah, I was about to say
It was out of nowhere. He was like, hey, what do you think about Lobbles?
I was like, you've been talking to Nate?
And then he was like, well, I bought it all.
He bought it all.
And I was like, oh.
He bought it all.
He bought it all. He made sure it was all like DT shiny and
Yeah,
stuff.
he blinged out his Cannon Fairy deck. Yeah.
$45.
But, okay, so Lobbles aren't going to top, but they're going to be good. But then once the dragon comes out, they'll have a lot of power. That'll make them a lot better.
Tell the world what you think about Harpies, Kyle.
Bad. Okay. No, they're fun. They're going to be a sub-tier deck, as a lot of decks are.
They'll live in obscurity.
Yep, with all of their good friends.
Tell them what you think. Tell the world what you think about Mecha Phantom Beasts.
I have no idea what'll happen. Every time I read those, I think this will probably do something, and I just don't want to think about it. Too much token summoning. Too much.
It works too well with Karakuris.
Does it?
It does. Or just level 1 synchro. Level 1 tuners like unknown synchro.
They'll be interesting, especially because they're getting all the synchro support in the next pack.
They shouldn't have been machines. They should have been beasts. Mecha
Beast
Phantom Beasts.
What
the? They've like cleaned up the wording on this card. I was like, I haven't looked at this card in a while. It probably has different wording.
He gets all sidetracked all of a sudden.
I'm of course talking about Fortune of Prophecy.
Which we'll use that to move into Prophecy.
Yeah, so let's talk about it.
The deck.
Everybody is very, very both excited and
dreading,
unhappy with where Prophecy.
They are dreading the eventual triumph of the Terra.
The terrible king will rise. The queen.
Yeah.
The queen, the high priestess will say, let them eat cake.
Yes, and
then there will be a prophetic revolution.
Yeah.
And then hopefully we'll cut off her head. In the end, we'll cut off their heads.
You're talking about the French Revolution?
No.
Yeah, except with
Oh,
high
man.
priestess.
No. She's not going to get her head cut off.
I don't know what they'll do. What are they going to do about it? It's just like it seems like it's like
Limit
too
judgment to 1.
good with them. It's just like they get their 1 judgment. It'll just be really irritating. So divine judgment of the spell books apparently makes them like tier 0.
Yep.
Apparently.
I didn't think it was that good. I mean,
I knew it was that good.
I feel like they're just like playing against it wrong.
Yeah, Spellbook Judgment Day.
Spellbook Judgment Day. I like that name better.
I do too.
It sounds like the end of the world.
It is. Get owned by Spellbook Judgment Day.
It's a quick play. During the end phase of the turn, you activated this card. Add spellbook spell cards from your deck to your hand, except Spellbook Judgment Day, up to the number of spell cards activating during the turn this card resolved, and then special summon 1 spellcaster type monster from your deck whose level is less than or equal to the number of cards you added to your hand in this way. Only 1 Spellbook Judgment Day can be activated a turn.
Question. They cleaned up the wording on this too, so it says that after this card's resolved, spellbook cards activate after the card resolves.
Yeah.
So it's like, you activate this.
There will be no chaining.
Well, I mean, it's resolved after the chain is done. I mean,
Well,
it's like...
So you had to activate it first.
You activate
so it sounds
MST,
like.
then chain this, and then you resolve...
And then
this.
the MST will count towards it. That's what it sounds like.
Yeah. So, they activate a spell, and then you chain.
And then it'll
Judgment
work.
Day.
Yeah.
Good!
According to the wordage we have right now.
Spellmailer. I mean, spell maxi.
But, I guess. It's kind of a spell max.
Well, in this wording it says up to the number of spell cards activated this turn after this card resolves.
It
So
was
if you
activated after resolve.
Oh, it wasn't. It was activated before.
You activate MST, then you activate Judgment.
I know.
So then-
MST was already activated.
So
you
that doesn't
activated
work.
it first.
But, yeah. But so what this deck does, it just makes it so it's like, first turn they just drop it, play as much as they possibly can.
This is my favorite play. You play this, you play either Secrets or Spellbook Magician or Prophecy. Let's just assume you play Secrets. So Secrets into Spellbook Magician, you summon Spellbook Magician to get Master, you play Master for Fate, you play Fate, removing from play Master and Secrets to flip Spellbook Magician face down, and then you get 3 spellbooks during your end phase, and then a Justice or Injectionary Lily. And then if you get Justice, you move it from play to get High Priestess and another spellbook, and then you have a face down Spellbook Magician. I like that play more than the La Mession play.
I don't even know what any of them are.
Spellbook Tower.
I mean the tower.
All I know is you play as many as you possibly can on your first turn, set everything.
What's up with them making cards to reward you for overextending?
Yeah.
Well, it's not overextending.
Because
And now I just play spellbooks for no reason. Literally no reason.
You
I
essentially
don't play
do that
power for no
already.
reason. I don't play power for no reason.
No,
I'll
you
play-
don't play power for no
I will
reason.
play it to do
usually.
1,000 more damage to you. That's what I will do when I play this card. Not to destroy something that bad and get another spellbook. Because I'll just have too many then.
yeah, because there's no reason to not play, because you'll just get another back.
Okay, so yeah, the 2 plays you do is Master. I mean, I'll just assume you have a Spellbook Magician. Yeah, Secrets Master into Tower, or Secrets Master into Fate, flipping Spellbook Magician face down. Both of them end up with you having 1 more card. But I like the Fate play because it gets Fate in the graveyard and moves stuff from play for Eternity.
For next turn. So next turn you can activate like 5 or 6, maybe more.
Yeah.
And then you just like snowball after that, hopefully.
Yeah. Of doing Tower, it pigeonholes you into having Tower on the field and then just drawing whatever. But with when you have Spellbook Magician face down, when they attack, you can search for something that's relevant to the situation you found yourself in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're looking at him with too many cards.
Mm-hmm.
He doesn't even know what to do. He's like, set some of these.
Oh, I watched Bads play and they still steamroll.
Yeah, bad people just win too. That's
They're like
funny.
they're doing it all wrong, but they just have so many cards you can't do it wrong.
enough.
Yeah, it's like I
to
have so many
lose.
cards that it doesn't really matter.
You just do whatever.
You do whatever. You run silly stuff. Like, the Injection Fairy Lily, that was brilliant.
Yeah,
Like,
in
what are they
Japan
gonna do
they
about it?
run
It was
Injection
free.
Fairy Lily, and it's just like, it makes it game really fast.
Yeah, it was free. Do something about it. Use a card.
Yeah, use some of your cards. Another guy like does all this stuff. Now he only has 4 cards, and he's still got like a bajillion cards, and he draws cards.
After the play, doing the play that I was thinking of, you use a Secrets and a Spell Magician and a Judgment. Actually, you only use 2 cards, so you have to set everything in your hand except for 1 in order to not discard cards during hand phase.
What happens if prophecies, if this Spellbook Judgment Day deck doesn't summon a High Priestess? Like, what if it doesn't have a High Priestess accessible?
Huh? You will get it because you took so many cards out of your deck. There's nothing left to get.
Sure, but what do you do if you don't have it?
You just play like the normal one that we already play against.
Well, what does that even do?
The one, you know how like he has his prophecy deck that's still good.
Is it?
Is it good?
Well, what does it do? If he
It just
doesn't-
summons High Priestess.
What if it doesn't have High Priestess? That's what
Then
I'm
he
saying.
gets it.
But if he doesn't get it?
You're asking, it's like, what if I don't get something that my deck does? Then
Yes,
I
I
guess
am.
my deck fails. Like, it's like when I go into Trag deck,
Mhm.
obviously my deck loses. I drew Trag and that's it.
Okay.
Like, sometimes you get a bad hand.
I mean,
That's
the
Yu-Gi-Oh.
build I had, I was building like Breaker and stuff. You could Breaker beat. You have everything you need to infinitely protect Breaker. For any spellcaster monster you choose.
Mm-hmm.
You can infinitely protect it, have it attack over anything, remove anything from the field that's obstructing it. It's like, you make anything work if you don't have...
I
High
think
Priestess is
that's
just the best thing to make work.
I think that's the point of the, like, Injection Fairy Lily and stuff like
Yeah.
that. Like, so I've seen a lot of people run Toon Gemini Elf.
Good.
Because it's like, you just end your, like, if you do, like, you play it and you just end with that. And then, like, next turn it'll be able to attack. But you didn't get attack with this turn because it was summoned in the end phase anyway. And so it's just like, I guess I'll just pass through them with this. On top of me getting more cards than you can imagine, they're not getting any cards.
Not only do you you choose a monster, inject your Fairy Lily, Toon Gemini Elf, and you make it the godliest monster ever. It's infinitely recurable, it's unkillable with spells and traps. Anything that tries to attack over it gets like owned by fate, and you can have it attack over anything.
Mhm.
Anything.
Pretty much. Which is just silliness. And that's what happens with that. And then, like, so good that people in Japan, like, run Droll and Lockbird. I hate that card.
That card's so bad.
I never thought that it would actually need to be run.
You chain it to Divine Judgment.
Yeah.
They
Droll and
cry themselves- they
Lockbird.
cry
It's a
themselves-
really old card that I have, like, 10 million copies of.
It was like that. It seems like it was custom made for this because they can't do anything until they play Divine Judgment. So
Yeah.
you chaining it to it, it's not that big.
Droll and Lockbird. Level 1, Wind, Spellcaster, 0 attack, 0 defense. If your opponent adds a card from their deck to their hand,
Oh, never mind.
except during their draw phase, you can send this card from your hand to the graveyard. For the rest of the turn, neither player can add cards from their deck to their hand.
How does this even? Oh, you do it when they do secrets.
Yeah, they play secrets, and then you're just like, oh, stop.
Still kind of bad.
Then that just makes their,
They have to chain the secrets, don't they? The activation of secrets.
at the end of secrets, you play it
Oh.
after they add a card.
Okay.
Oh, there's a dog on me. But, so, and then at that point, they played Judgment Day for no reason.
Yeah.
So that card gets a neg. And they replace secrets. So they get a neg 1, but you do too, because you played this card.
Negs all around.
Negs all around. So it's like you prevent them from plussing out of control, I guess.
You prevent them from obscenely, like, getting advantage.
And it puts them in that place where, like, what Matt's talking about. It's like, well, what if they don't draw that? Because all they can do now is just, like, draw.
For at
Well,
least
it depends
that
on what
turn.
build you're running. If you're running, like...
Yeah, for one.
The
I'm
worst thing
scared of
about this
Turbo.
is that it's a spellcaster.
Oh, it's gonna be
That's
good.
kind of funny.
I will, when I get this, I'll try out the turbo build just for silliness, because you play Judgment Day and then me drawing an Upstart after playing Upstart is good. It's worth it. 3 Upstarts.
Oh, but no, I think there's...
table of contents. 2 Spellbook Exodia.
No, I already thought of that. We already thought of that, remember? That was
Do
a
it.
work.
It's fine if the last 5 cards in your deck are Exodia.
But you don't draw... like, what happens is you thin your entire deck to only Exodia pieces. That's what happens with Judgment Day.
Mm-hmm.
And then you play like...
And then
No,
you wait
but-
5 turns.
No, you don't. You wait 3 turns because you're drawing 2 cards per turn.
That's true. You could set hand destruction.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and then you save your upstarts till the end, so you can draw the Exodia pieces.
Oh, no, yeah. You get all of your spellbooks to your hand, including, like, some hand instructions, and then it's the end phase, so you just play them.
Yeah.
Good.
You win. I won at the end of my turn.
Exodia. End phase Exodia.
First turn.
Wow.
First turn and phase
Has
Exodia.
no useless
I bet that won't work, but it'll be hilarious.
does have.
Exodia.
But there's some other things I thought of for fighting prophecies. Obviously, they gave us triple mind crush. I feel like that's almost like a thing where they're like, well, this isn't good. It's almost like they realized it wasn't good, and they gave us that. Like, okay, so that's good.
At the same time, they hit Ryo.
I don't know. It doesn't matter if they go first, really, if they just do all that.
Mind Crush doesn't matter either. Well,
Yeah, it does. You don't summon High Priestess on the first turn. You don't usually.
What one card are you gonna Mind Crush out of my 6 card plus 5?
Oh, you always Mind Crush High Priestess. You activate High Priestess effect, and I go Mind Crush High Priestess. And if you have any in your hand, they all get discarded.
Search for life.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
You have MSTs, so that's all you do. You side in all your MSTs and have Mind Crush.
Now you don't get it for free. Now we actually have to play a game.
Yeah. And then the other card is Zombie World, which that kills life too. Literally. If you have Zombie World and Mind Crush, they lose the game. That's all I know.
I hate Zombie World. So I was playing this. I was playing Prophecies back in the infant stages of my deck, when I was still testing stuff out. Matt was just playing Zombie World for some reason. I don't understand why.
I don't know, it's probably running a
He loves Zombie World.
random deck, and I couldn't do anything. None of my monsters were spellcasters, therefore I lost.
Yeah, so they can't play Fate, they can't play Master, they can't play Wisdom, and they can't revive anything
They
with
can't
life.
play life.
Can't play Power. So the only card that does anything is Secrets and
I love searching for useless cards.
and so it kind of completely shuts them down.
Hits Wisdom too. Can't play Wisdom.
You already said tower?
Oh.
Now, you can still play the Tower.
No,
But you don't have. Well, you don't. You can play
you
it.
don't have spellcasters in your graveyard.
You do because you played the field spell. It goes over Zombie World.
Oh,
that's
right.
true,
That's
true.
the
We
only
talked
card
about
that matters.
Search is.
You immediately have to search for the field spell.
Secrets reveal spell quick. Quick
But if they just play another Zombie World, the game is over. If they ever destroy it, you can't get it back because you can't banish it.
I was thinking about running 2 field spells in the future.
I don't know. It's up to you. But so you kind of
2
lose.
seems to be the magic number for all the spell books.
And then the funny thing is, you can always they're like, oh gosh, they played Zombie World. And they're like Secrets at the field spell. And you're like Mind Crush. It's just everything is there for that to work.
Die!
That's what I anticipate myself doing. There's also Dark Worlds.
Dark World's
The Dark Worlds, that deck that's going to come back simply because
dirty
of
nerd.
High Priestess.
There's you think you're dirty? Let me show you how.
You forgot about the real dirt.
Eradicator. Field spell.
Yeah.
Done. Spells.
Stop search.
Summon High Priestess now.
So they literally can do nothing after you call spells.
Discard your hand?
What can you do after
I
they
have
do
5
that?
cards in my hand. How many do you have? None.
I drew Justice. So that's what I expect to
set
happen.
card you have is a Secrets.
Oh wait, no, they play Judgment Day.
Wait a minute.
They play Judgment. They set 5 spells, and then they have 6 cards in your hand, and then they play Eradicator. All my spells on the field to the graveyard. All of my spells in my hand to the graveyard. I get left with a. Let me see. I have a Justice, a High Priestess, and a Spell Magician. What am I
High
gonna
Priestess
do?
doesn't do anything in Dark Worlds either. It's destroy, and you're like, oh dang, Grapha. It's just so that's their anti deck, which is
Well, I mean,
good
you can
and
fake-
horrible
you can
because I don't
fake-
want to have to play.
You can fake Grapha.
You can,
Why?
but I already. Then you're like Fate, and I'm like, oh crap, deck heavy
Crap.
or something like that.
Oh, that Eradicator.
Yeah. Gosh, Eradicator.
I was
then,
waiting for that. You activated my trap card.
And then then you have to play all your quick plays. 'Cause
Man, I feel so bad for you. You just banished so many spell books, and now you're gonna have to draw into Fate. Oh, wait a minute.
You draw 2 cards per turn, and then they're both spells, and they both get destroyed.
That sucks. Well,
and then they're probably gonna main Mind Crush, so it's cool.
yeah. I mean, why not? You have 3, might as well.
Now they have a reason to again.
Yeah, so it's great.
It's a
So
meta call.
but that's also horrible because that means we all have to play Dark
you have to
Worlds.
deal with the dirt of Dark Worlds.
Imagine that you go to a tournament and you have to. It's like I'm gonna play Dark Worlds or Prophecy.
Dark Worlds. Well, Rabbit will be around. Rabbit. I mean, Burr's Rabbit.
Burr's
poops
Rabbit's
on-
pretty good.
Poops on Dark Worlds. Poops on him.
Oops on him.
Poops on him.
How?
Can't summon Rabbit.
We can discard it.
Yeah.
And evade everything.
Better discard it quick.
Yeah. But I don't know. That deck is the first deck will be interesting. I'm not sure if those 2 decks will pretty much just make everything go kind of stupid. It'll be like it seems like it'll become really bad. Really bad. Really anti-competitive at that point. So I hope we either figure out the secrets to defeating them easily, which maybe the Zombie World idea was good, I don't know.
I hate Zombie World. Does that mess with Dark Worlds?
No.
It doesn't matter.
It hurts, what was it? I said it earlier today in the car. It hurts Dino Rabbit
And machines.
and Machines.
Go for your zombie exes. Do it.
Yeah.
Do it.
Single for your Karakuri monster.
Wait a minute. It can hurt. Zombie World's actually not that bad.
It's a pretty good
It hits
side.
Yugioh. I
Yeah.
mean, Machina gadgets.
Yeah. I'm not sure if I would side it against them.
Yeah,
unless
it
they're trying to
It
synchro.
doesn't do enough. Like, Yugioh is like almost an auxiliary option in that deck. It's mostly just Fortress.
Yeah. It's a Fortress deck.
Yeah. And then I guess if Mecha Phantom Beasts are
If
ever
you start
a thing,
synchroing. If they ever start synchroing, you side in Zombie World.
and then they synchro for stuff.
They can't synchro for Bure.
Oh.
And then that's like, why am I synchroing? That's almost what it becomes.
Why? Because I'm getting all these free tokens everywhere, that's why. We know Karakuri Machina plants will come back, except for it'll be Mecha Phantom Beast Machina plants.
No, it'll be Karakuri Machina Planes.
Yeah, Karakuri Machina plants. and then
KMD.
You have that, you have the tokens, you have Spore, and all the free, tuner summoning with all these, tokens
No,
everywhere.
no. The planes get tuners. There are tuner planes.
Why? Is
Why?
it coming in Judgment of Light?
Yeah, there's tuner
God.
planes.
They do everything.
They
by
gave
themselves.
it all to them.
So it's like the self-sufficient archetype. It doesn't need plants to have tuners.
No. They got their own. They literally are getting their own tuners, so it's okay.
I would maybe run a plant engine just like Danny on it.
Nah.
No.
Why? Why do it? You already got tuners.
Free tuners? I think they're free. I remember looking at them. They summon themselves.
They're
by
kind of weird.
destroying. The thing is, you can't summon synchro for anything other than Mega Phantom Beast plans, I think.
Yeah.
And they have their own synchros too.
Yeah, they're gonna get their own synchro.
Dumb. I hate it.
They know what they're doing. Maybe they'll be able to
These
defeat.
synchros are weird.
the priestess.
The new ones are coming out. Maybe we should talk about them.
We did. You're late to the party.
Last podcast, huh?
Yeah.
The meta. That's
It's slowly spiraling into this
so.
horrible
Let's talk
place.
about things that are meta right now that won't be meta later.
Although Mermails will be meta. They still
Mermaids
top
will
in
be
Japan.
fringe.
They'll be like a weird deck. You have to be good with the deck to
They'll
run
be on
it.
the outside looking in. It won't be like an autopilot deck anymore.
But you still get flop. You just lose to them and you're running random decks.
What,
Yeah.
mermails?
Yeah.
It'll be what's that deck called that weeds out all the non-meta decks? I mean, what?
The right back when Insectors
Rabbit?
were there.
No, it's a one deck that its purpose is just to beat random decks.
The trolleys?
What are you talking about?
The Trolleys.
No.
Are you looking for a specific name?
No, it was this format there was it windups? Windups just had a good matchup against every rogue deck. No, it was Rabbit, wasn't it? Its purpose was
Well, I mean, it weeds out anything that feeds off the graveyard, which is a lot of small, plants can't be played because there's Dino Rabbit being played. But Mermails kind of just get rid of things that are slow. So you're oh, you're not allowed to run slow things. So stop.
Stop. Even though they kind of go slow sometimes. They control the pace of the.
Yeah, it's their call.
It's their duel. Their rules.
Their duel, their rules.
But
But then all these
Chaos
decks
Dragons are
anti.
not-
I think Chaos Dragons will kind of die. Agents will probably die.
but they were going. So
Chaos
well.
dragons will never die.
Never for Matt. But
Never for Matt.
well, you're like the only person, so they're almost dead.
Matt is willing to do what it takes.
Nothing is going to happen to this deck. At least the deck that I'm running. What are they going to say?
You have 3 Illumina now.
Huh?
At least you can be confident
Never.
that you won't get like hit at all.
Yeah. No, because the best thing is that the only things that are going to stop me are like Ophion. And then I don't want to play Prophecies just as a rule. Because I don't want to sit there while they... The only thing that I don't like is free 2,500 attack monsters has been a problem for my deck. Because it's like Fortress and Priestess. Both of those destroy things.
Yeah.
And freaking Fortress.
Fortress is really
easy suicide
irritating.
against that.
That's usually like your goal is like, oh, they got a big monster, I'll attack over it.
Mm-hmm.
Because mine are bigger.
I'm either going to suicide into your 2,500 attack Priestess and then start to try and do stuff, or you're running Fortress and I'm just going to sit there and die.
Play your Dark Hole you found on me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then Mermails are going to be the same. I mean, they're really not going to change. Whether they're running Undyne or not, they're basically the same.
It's like you're not going to notice the difference.
Things that are
in the
annoying
game.
about Mermills, they're 27 on-demand monsters they can do for free. For no reason.
That's
The
pretty
best
annoying.
thing about them is that they don't
Crap.
they don't exceed frequently.
They do.
They
They will.
They will.
One
They
variant does.
will. Oh, the one with the
Undyne.
The 7.
The 3
Undyne
one
list
and
does
the
the rank
7
7.
Mm.
Oh, that's their goal is to make that.
Gaius, you're drowning in the water now. And this Gaius was like, destroy your deck.
This guy's is really, really good. They always say it's like the only out is BLS.
Yeah. Or some D6 Machina like Dark Hole.
Yeah, but that's why they run like Lance.
Should we talk about Abyss Gaius?
Abyss Gaius, he's rank 7, 2 level 7 waters.
While this face-up card has exceeds material level 5 or higher, monsters cannot attack. Once per turn during either player's turn, you can detach a material from this card to negate the effects of all face-up monsters your opponent currently controls that have less attack than this card until the end phase of the turn.
It's got 28.
And it has 28, so it's a big fatty.
Oh, yeah.
How much defense?
20 or 1,600.
He's at $8 right now.
Hmm.
Expected to go up a little. That's what I thought. But it's really good because there's like not a whole lot you can do to it.
Yeah.
It's really hard to kill it. Like, yeah, really small,
You
weedy
can't-
destruction.
You can Maestroke over this.
You'll negate it.
Negated effect.
Really?
There's less attack.
Prepare to get negated.
Oh, it does say during either player's turn.
You can detach to negate any monster with less attack than it.
Mhm.
Which is like
Nice.
just about everything.
My stroke effect.
Negate.
Too good.
And then like on his turn he can just negate it and attack over it if he really wanted.
Mm-hmm.
But he'll
Then
probably
you
just
lose the
attack.
disease
Yeah.
material lock effect. And then you can't like attack over it. The only reason why BL cast sword can do stuff.
You can activate its effect and get negated.
Huh.
And then get attacked over
How
it.
does BLS get out of that?
Because it has higher
It
attack.
just attacks over it.
Oh right.
No, it can banish it.
You can banish it.
Oh.
Attack.
True.
It has higher attack, so it can't be negated. But it can't attack over. That's so irritating. Like, I can get into a situation, what happens, I play Seth. He summons that a lot, because he's running very close to the Billy Break build.
Mm-hmm.
And he summons that, and usually I just have to, like, sit there
I think you
until I draw, like, a trap.
BLS or trap.
Because I'm like, okay, I have the Shining, or Trag on the field. He can't kill it. Unless, the best way is if I have Trag and, like, a level 3 monster negate, right? I can make him level 3 and attack over it. That doesn't happen very often.
Didn't see that coming.
Yeah. But, because you just can't kill it. It's really hard.
Yeah.
It's really hard to kill.
Wait, why does making it level 3 and then attacking over it matter?
Because you can't attack with level 5 or higher monsters if it has material.
Couldn't he just negate Trag's effect and make it like 0 attack?
But it has higher attack than it.
Oh, okay.
That's the point. Like, if I have 5
That's
cards
right.
in my hand, a level 3 in regular guard, that can kill it.
Okay.
Situational.
That has happened, though.
Good.
Shining can't kill it, which is really annoying.
Shine just sits there.
Well then, yeah,
Still
no, I
is
don't
fine.
want people to summon this on me.
It's really annoying to kill.
That was I have my one Raikou, my
Gotta run more.
either one or two torrentials, or one torrential and 2 mirror force, and then that's it.
What was it? Billy Break. if you watch his like deck profile, he ran 2 lances just on like not like a whim. At the last second, what was it? Jeff Jones was like, "You should run lances instead," but then because Jeff Jones ran lances in his, and he's like, "I didn't really like him," because he was going to go back to running safe zone because he would just play safe zone on it.
Gay.
Yeah, and then you're like, "Oh," you're like Mirror Force, and he's like, "Oh." The thing about the lance is, like, you can, if they lance when you play something, then it's got really low attack, and you can start using effects. Because it only negates monsters with less attack.
That's true.
But it's still really retarded. It's really hard to deal with.
BLS effect. Lance on BLS, this guy's effect.
Yeah.
Actually, that wouldn't even work.
You could do it backwards. You'd be like, Abyscal's effect, chain, lance.
Yes. Because they can't call priority, so you have to worry about that.
Yeah.
You don't gotta worry about that.
And it's just like, well, that was dumb. But, I wouldn't do that anyway.
This is bad.
I guess it doesn't kill it either, because it'll just be there.
You have to somehow get over it during your turn. Get over BLS. Funny.
I can't get over BLS.
Can't stop thinking about it.
I love how people, like, now it's just a card. It's not even that. It's not even that crazy.
Not to some people.
Not to some people. But I mean, like, do you see these things that are like about to happen?
Mm-hmm.
BLS is like nothing.
No.
It is nothing.
BLS has finally been made fair and obsolete.
Next step: make Chaos Emperor Dragon wimpy.
You have to run light and dark monsters. Light and dark monsters suck.
It should just like stop making them.
Where is this a new hotness? 2015 Wind archetype.
The year of the wind.
Yeah.
And then Harpies will be out before September, maybe?
Why are Harpies... Kyle, explain why Harpies are not going to be that good. Or they're going to be okay.
They're okay.
Everyone's like hyping them up to a ridiculous.
They're not strong enough to face the really good decks, just like a lot of decks.
None of the monsters...
Shidori.
No, none of the monsters hold their own, so it's an Xyz deck.
You have to Xyz.
Wind-ups were an Xyz deck, but they had like every level known to
And
man.
broken plays beyond reason. And now that they're essentially they become like really similar to windups. Now.
What has?
The Harpies will be like the windups now. Where it's
They're
just
like
they have to
Xyz
Xyz to do anything.
Mm-hmm.
But they have Harpies Pet Dragon.
It's a good card.
Pet Mirage Dragon.
Mirage Dragon.
Yeah, that's a card and a half.
I don't remember what it does.
It's a triple rank 4. Requires 3 level 4 wind.
Yeah.
And then it's like unaffected by everything. It has material and it can attack directly.
Money.
It's really hard to do though. There's 3 level 4 wins.
It's strike party.
It's just one of it.
It requires setup for
Yeah.
that.
And you have to run a bunch of Harpies, which do nothing.
No. It's not that hard.
It's not unreasonable.
Because you can start discarding some of the Harpies for like Harpy Channeler, and if you're using the field spell, you can add the field spell to your hand by discarding Harpy Queen. So it's like doable.
It's not an unreasonable deck, but then like it also is like relying on spell and trap destruction, which isn't really helpful right now.
Mm-hmm.
It's like I'll play Mermails and they'll be like,
the deck has too much spell to target her.
yeah, too much.
Too much. How much is too much?
That much.
Wait a minute. Wait 1 second. Oh, what a brilliant idea I just came up with.
Okay. Go ahead.
Teach us,
No.
Padawans.
Do not use the Harpy's field spell. Do not play it. Just use it as a very easy to get spell card to get to your hand. Use it for summoning.
Why run Monk when you have a Harpies monster that summons Harpies from the deck?
More.
More? Do you need more?
Yeah, you do need more.
Why do you need more?
Wait a minute. Does the Harpies triple rank or require Harpy monsters?
No, it's wins.
Okay.
I mean, unless they change the card, which I don't think they can do anymore. It's just wins. Oh yeah, it's out.
I mean, wait, is Harpy Channel level 4?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're like
Monk
all
into
level
Channeler
4.
So?
Into something else.
What? Explain why this is powerful. I can summon Monk and go into another level 4 monster and make another level 4 in like lots of decks. Why is this powerful?
Channeler just gets one back in the graveyard, right?
Summons it from the deck
Oh.
by like discarding a Harpy.
Card. Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was like a debris. No.
It's not.
I thought it was like, I was going to feed off of like just ditching Queen for like no reason. For a spell. Summon a monk into Harpy Channeler, discard the spell, and then you have the Queen just to bring back.
No, you bring him out from the deck, and then she becomes like level 7 if you control another Harpy?
Yeah, she becomes level 7 if you control a dragon monster.
Okay.
So, she can summon a Harpy monster from the deck.
You can summon Harpy's Pet Dragon.
So you summon Harpy's Pet Dragon, which is level 7. She becomes 7, so you can summon the frickin' Beast Planes.
2-card Big Eye.
Or Big Eye, which is annoying.
It's not 2 cards, because you discard a bunch of cards.
What do you mean discard a bunch of cards?
You discard a spell, then you discard a Harpy card.
You mean, well, why are you discarding a spell?
With her. Yeah, you discard it's a 2-card Big Eye, which isn't that great.
The thing that makes that somewhat okay is all the, like, plussy Harpy cards. Like, Hysteric Party will make that kind of okay.
Free Big Eye!
Yeah, what did you... It's not free. That is free Big Eye, probably, but...
Yeah, that would be, technically.
But all you do is just, like, discard it all. So it's like, you put all your eggs in one basket with that deck.
You want your monsters to be in the graveyard to Hysteric Party, but you want your monsters to be on the field for, not dying.
For not dying. It just starts to lose advantage really fast, that's what I think.
If things go south, then
there's not that many... Huh?
If things go south, there's no recovery.
Not really.
Well, just like all the other tier 2 decks.
So
or it can do really good things.
The good
Mermail's got plays for days when they have no cards in their hand.
Yeah.
The good Harpy cards are Channeler, Queen, and kind of Dancer.
What is Dancer?
So the one that lets you normal summon twice?
Yeah.
Ooh.
And then, I guess, Cyber Harpy because it has the most attack.
Cyber Harpy.
So now you got 4 monsters, that's probably the only ones you'll run.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe the baby dragon, because I like that one.
Baby
Does
dragon.
good things.
Baby Dragon, and then if you're going to go into really easy rank 7s, then there's Harpy's Pet Dragon.
Which I just don't want to draw that. It's almost not worth it.
Harpy's Pet
It's like, I drew it, I lose.
No, you just use...
You
that
discard it,
card we need to talk about. Sacred Sword of the 7 Stars.
and you banish it.
No, we need to talk about the card in general. How good it is.
It's a really good card. It's trade in for level 7s.
Except for it's better. You can do it from the field or the hand.
Okay.
So summon free level 7 from your deck, and then do that, and you get a +1.
You do. But you don't summon a free level 7 from your deck. Like anything.
Wait a minute. Debris Dragon into that level 7, then from your graveyard, and then Sword of the
You're really going to do that?
I don't know. I like free cards. It was free. That's a +1.
The cost of running this like really wonky deck.
But if there's like one,
card, so.
if there's a level 7 that wants to be banished?
Yeah, it's for the elemental dragons. They all want to be banished.
No, I mean, well, there's that. But I mean, is there a level 7 you bring back the Debris Dragon that cares if it's banished?
Why would you bring back
We
a
just
monster?
looked at all of this
What
evidence.
does Fog King even do?
Nothing. It's a horrible card.
Kyle was oppressing me. Help! I'm being oppressed.
I'm being oppressed. No, the problem with, like, why would you bring back a monster with debris? You're going to nag with the debris because it's going to just die and you lose a card. So it's like a totally pointless
Not
strategy.
after level 7 that you remove from play.
No, this is what you do. If you want to run a 7, that makes you just get for no reason. They don't care about banishing, you run Neos. Elemental Hero Neos. And that's not lying. You can run Neos and banish it for no reason to draw cards. You play Hero Blast and Prisma, you call it a day.
Then turn right.
Oh!
Oh,
Turn right.
Don't tell me what to do. But no, I would run that probably in my Neos OTK because I run DDR anyways.
You might as well.
Might as well. Draw power.
But that card's for the Elemental Dragons. Whenever the Elemental Dragons are banished, you add another copy from their deck.
What is the rarity of that card in Japan? You know?
Who knows?
Apparently it's expensive.
I don't know. Japan expenses are totally irrelevant to us, but...
It's probably super. Or maybe it's an ultra.
7-star sword, super rare.
Yeah, it's like one of the most expensive super rares there. So that card's really good. If you're looking for a card to pick up from the next pack, if it gets a rarity bump, try and pick that up because it's going to be good.
I could see a secret.
Not secret.
Banish 1 level 7 from your hand or your side of the field. Draw 2 cards. You can only activate 1 per turn.
I like it.
It's the 7-star sword. What a boring name and picture.
I love the picture.
I mean, it looks nice.
So pretty.
But I mean, it's just like, we didn't even try to think. It's like, it's a sword for 7 stars. And it has 2 cards coming up with it. I mean, you stab your monster with it, and then like it turns into 2 cards.
Oh man.
Just like cards just come out of its wound.
It's probably what happens if it was in the TV show.
You slice
It's
it.
like
Each you
the monster turns into light.
bisect it, and each piece turns into a card.
Yeah,
It's terrible.
Appropriate.
that's what would happen in the show. I'm sure.
Any other archetypes that are coming out that we haven't mentioned?
Far future. Fire Kings will be good.
Fire Kings will be the same.
Very
Just in
Imperial.
that, it's another tier 2 deck where it's just like if it gets the ball rolling, it works, but if it fails, it dies.
Remora ups are good knocked off.
No, you can try, Justin. You can try. You will have to be the one.
I will have to be the one
You must be the one. So, I guess with that, moving on.
to listener comments and questions.
Comments and questions. We got one comment on the iTunes page. It's The Other Divine Dragon by Bazooka Grunt. He says, "Hey guys, I was looking for a level 5 light dragon monster when I came across Divine Dragon Excellion, brother of Apocryph, Ragnarok, and Aqua Bazaar, the less handsome bro." What do you guys think of this card?
I despise this card.
I think this card's awful.
I think for the amount of effort you have to put into making this card work, it doesn't do enough.
It should, like, win. It's like, once per turn you should destroy a monster, and destroy a spell or trap.
Yeah. Is there a way to get more in the graveyard without inconveniencing yourself?
How do you even do it? How? First of all, how? And second of all, why?
It's a good question.
How do you dump
when I
light
read your
dragons?
comment, the first thing I was wondering is, why do you need a level 5 light dragon? That would help.
Mm-hmm.
That would help a lot, because I have no idea why you'd want one. That's the other thing.
We are
They are not in the
we are stumped.
Tree stump.
Is there a card that requires a level 5 light dragon?
I don't recall any. So, yeah. I think it's cool that there's a bunch of divine dragon monsters, though.
Yeah. And did we already say we can think of lots of good level 5 dark dragon monsters?
Oh, yeah, of course.
Or
Or higher.
dragon-
Is
or
Aqua
higher,
Bazaar a normal monster?
No, it's a Sea Serpent level 5. You contribute a water monster to put a continuous spell or field spell from your graveyard on top of the deck. It's good because it's a level 5 water monster. That's its purpose in life.
Good.
Is to be normal summoned while you have a legendary ocean on the field.
And it's not a Gemini monster?
And it does not.
Okay.
No.
Ragnarok is the normal monster. Apocalypse is like the mini Genesis dragon.
Apaka.
Okay.
And that's all the comments for today.
Yeah.
Oh,
Quick, fast.
quick fast.
We dealt with them.
Them. And by them he means the one.
No one comments.
So I guess I'll be ending the podcast right now.
Right here and now.
And next week will be 100.
It will be. Yeah, what are we going to do?
Who knows?
Stuff.
Like what?
Impressive
Lots
stuff.
of stuff.
Oh, yeah, lots of stuff. Like what?
I don't know, Matt. Tell me.
But
Kyle doesn't have a plan.
I don't want to. What
Should
are
we not
doing?
tell them?
I think we should tell them. I think it's kind of important. It's next week.
What are you looking at me for? I haven't been around.
Oh, wow, that's what it is. Me either, you know.
Oh, man.
We have, like, kind of plans, but we don't have them,
I
like,
think I know what you want me to
completely
say,
put
but I'm
together.
not sure. No.
I'll just say whatever you want.
What'd you say?
Just anything. Just go ahead.
Live.
We'll have a live
duels.
cooking show.
No. We'll duel.
We actually could. Be
The
more.
100th episode will see the return of Dual Network Night.
It will, right?
We'll
Yeah.
be on Dual
Yeah, we
Network.
talked about it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna happen, right? I'm totally ready for it. I had my schedule already. Planned this so far ahead. At least I did.
What are you doing? Oh. It's dug up on me.
Oh, did it? Those last like 2 months really creeped their way up, didn't they?
It's dug up on me like a bandit.
Okay.
That was random.
All right. Anyways, I'll go into the plan.
Okay.
Why was all this necessary?
So we're launching the Rulings YouTube thing. So we'll be making some videos to preliminary videos to start that up.
Yep.
We're also doing, what is it?
Fix It Friday?
Fix It Friday.
Mm-hmm. We're going to take a deck list that you submit to us through our forum/website, YCGPodcast.com.
We make it better.
Yep, every 2 weeks we'll talk about it.
Worse.
Suggest our thoughts on its potential. Suggest some things that might make it better. Possibly worse.
Is law.
Never really know.
Never know.
Never know with the YCG podcast.
There will also be...
For each of those, you can go to the website, YCGPodcast.com. The Fix It Friday has a topic in the forum that explains how to submit a deck, send a PM to a specific person with the deck list, and then...
There are guidelines. There's a link on the website called Deck Fixing. Super easy, up at the top.
Yeah. For the Rulings one, I don't know how you get to that one. You email it.
You email us.
Any Rulings question you wish to be clarified to...
Yep, anytime.
We clarify it.
Rulings at YCGpodcast.com.
Rulings at YCGPodcast.
Super simple. We'll have some dual videos, and as Justen said, hopefully a dual network day.
Yeah.
We're in between all of the stuff that we're going to be doing for our 100th species. We are going to be dueling. Probably you, if not each other.
We'll try and get some advance notice on what day it's going to be.
What do you think, Friday?
Fridays.
Friday.
I don't know.
Friday works for me.
I'll try my best.
Okay. Alright. Also, you can do one of those posts every day of the things that you made.
Post every day of the things.
We can make one post a day of the tokens.
Oh, those, yeah. Those are cool.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what we're going to do with those, but we'll have them.
Yeah.
Tokens.
Lots of them. So many.
Really?
What are you talking about?
Okay, so the shipping was super deadly. It was $9 for shipping. But the cards are $1 for a bunch of them. So I was well, I might as well get a bajillion of them so that the shipping doesn't feel as horrible, right?
Mm-hmm. We'll show Justen. I don't think he's seen these yet. And we'll get his reaction. And then, hey, no, don't look yet,
Oh, don't look yet.
Yeah. So here is the first one.
Token.
The not as cool one. It's kind of cool.
I like it.
Makes
Then there's
sense.
the cooler ones. So we got one YCG token, and then we got 4 full art tokens.
Whoa, you did these, Kyle?
Yeah. I think
Whoa.
4 full art tokens, sheep tokens for the masses. I don't know what we're going to do with them, though, but we're going to have a lot of them.
Oh, yes.
And we're going to figure out how to get them to somebody.
Mm-hmm. Or multiple people, if not just one person.
Oh, yeah, these tokens are awesome. I was I hope they're all doing their own thing. And they are. Oh, my gosh.
Shoop.
Cute.
Yeah.
Oh, that was my favorite.
The stupid one.
Aru?
Who?
Aru?
That's stupid cheap. Oh, they're just listening to us giggle at pictures.
Yep.
Yep.
It's fun. So, I don't know, you can post one of these a day up until...
But then what are we going to do with them?
I don't know.
We had a plan, but we don't have it set up.
We're
going to try to get them to you somehow.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Well, we could reward the first person who gets selected for the deck fixing thing. Fix It Friday.
I suppose.
Randomized.
We could use them ourselves and just not give them to anyone.
That is true,
Yeah,
too.
I'm liking that.
Where did you guys get those? Oh, we made them.
And then every time someone asks me, oh, you can go to our eBay. And...
What do you value that at?
Yeah. I thought about asking someone, I'll have all of them, and I'll be what would you pay for these? And they're yeah, I don't know, maybe $10. I'm $12.
Go up 20%.
We're also thinking about giving them away for donations to the site to kind of pay for extra forum thingies and extra support costs as
I'm
well.
not sure if we know how to set that up.
I do.
Oh, you do? Or they would like give their address when they. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, then that would be the easiest
Yeah.
and most ideal way. And like there'd be like a level.
Mm-hmm.
You get 4 tokens, the sheep tokens, if you do a lot, and you get the other one if you don't do as much.
Mm-hmm.
It's real sweet.
These are pretty cool. I really like these. You did a good job.
I tried.
You tried. How long did it take?
Like an hour to draw each one. Each sheep.
You tried?
Making the card layout took longer. That just naturally takes longer.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
Oh, I was checking in here to see all the plans and stuff.
Isn't that my Google documents?
Yeah, I shared them with you. Oh.
Did you?
I thought I did. Maybe I didn't. I definitely did.
They're just not in my main file.
Mm-mm.
Schemes and plans.
Mm-hmm.
So, I think we should
I think that's
probably...
everything.
Yeah, that's
That's
everything.
all the plans.
Cool. Those are the plans.
So videos, deck fixing,
We had-
routines, and tokens.
Schemes and plans. We have them. Others don't. So, from the YCG podcast, I'm Justen Bell.
I'm Matt Carter.
I'm Kyle Oliver.
Are you?
I don't know.
Yes.
Yeah, I am.
You guys look like you're about to rebel. I didn't like that.
Yeah, I was like,
Maybe we should-
we could continue talking after Justin said that.
We could.
That's what I was
Wait,
thinking.
why? What are we supposed to talk about? This is the end of the podcast. We already did news. Closing statements. What's coming up next? We're done.
Apparently we're done, so we'll see you guys next
No,
week.
please,
What?
enlighten me. What were you going to talk about?
Anything.
Literally anything.
We
We have...
we could have banded together to say, no, you're wrong, it's not over.
Fine, you know what?
We have
Keep
another
talking.
35 minutes to talk.
Wow. Oh, come on. I'll give you
The
5.
listeners look at their sound devices. Oh no, they're planning to go for another half hour.
No, we'll go for 5 more minutes.
5 more minutes? We don't have to. Well, are we going to get something to eat?
Yeah, I'm hungry, so hungry.
No, I'm going to talk about my life. I moved.
You did move.
Yeah, Justin moved. Bye, you guys.
We're doing the podcast from my room, my new room.
His new building.
Mm-hmm.
I like it.
It's nice. Got a lot of gaming stuff all along the little banister ledge things here.
I like the banister ledge. I like
ledge.
the glass shelf more.
Glass shelf is nice. Got your TV
The
up
glow.
there.
Yeah, for some reason I packed away my PS3 controller, but I can't find it.
Uh-oh. Hopefully it didn't get eaten by the move.
No, it's like, it doesn't make sense, because my parents can't find theirs either.
Mm.
So I feel like
they got eaten by the move.
No. I packed everything in my room personally. And I threw it all
That's
away.
exactly what eaten by the move means. You packed it and it disappeared.
It's probably in a box in my garage.
I've done that. Like, there's things that I went to the Philippines and there's just things that just aren't there. They're gone. I don't know what they are. They're like, all of a sudden I just don't have as many socks. I don't know what happened about that.
The garage is depressing. Some of my stuff is out there, but there's no recovering it until it's like sorted through, because there's a bunch of garbage on top of it. It's like the worst. All the important stuff got like moved fine. My computer, all my posters and stuff.
Very important.
And now we have internet, so that can be done. Do you think we could do things here? For the 100th episode?
Sure.
Okay, because there's lots of room here. I mean, especially if we get this like downstairs little area. Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of boxes there. They're probably still going to be there when you come back.
Okay.
Well, then I guess not.
Mm-hmm. Oh, we still have to do smoothie thing. That would be nice.
Yeah, smoothies.
Mm-hmm. Oh, we thought we'd like make a bunch of treats and stuff for us while we hang out.
Oh.
I like smoothies. What flavor do you like?
Strawberry.
What flavor do you like, man?
I think I like grape.
I like
Grape smoothie?
It just
I like
has
dark.
To be, it just has to be dark. Yeah,
Dark.
That's why I
it
like
makes
it.
me feel like a ruler.
Yeah.
Like when I make it, I'm like a puppeteer.
Oh, it doesn't even make any sense.
Does it?
Yeah, no.
I'm sure it does.
Okay.
It's almost like when I
tolerate
make
cloud
my
hopping.
my dark ruler styled shake. I feel like a puppet magic of the Dark Ruler.
Oh, we were like, stir, mix.
People still don't get that joke, Kyle. I do.
It's fine.
Or do they?
That's so old. The time for that just passed already.
I know.
It's over.
Just like a stone.
We promised things we couldn't deliver.
Or we were waiting for the opportune moment.
Passed already.
Just like
You can do it now, but it'll be suboptimal.
And how are we really going we should really be done now.
We got like a minute and 20 seconds left. What are you talking about?
he's right.
So, games are excited for in the future. Kyle, there's a lot of like stuff coming out in the summer, but you don't seem to like be talking about it.
Nothing.
RPGs.
No.
Like-
We don't care about. Alteration.
He doesn't, what?
Pokemon Mystery Dungeon.
No.
Keys to Infinity.
No. I'm not like there's only one game that I'm probably gonna get, which is Pokemon XY, and I'm not excited about it though.
I'm gonna get that game much later when it comes out.
I'm apparently going to play... I just finished Crisis 3. I'm apparently going to play Assassin's Creed 3 immediately after that, because I played the beginning of it. It was epic. It was pretty epic. You play as the father of the main character of the game, because apparently he has a baby, and he becomes an assassin, whatever, baby assassin.
Yeah.
The guy's just a boss.
A baby assassin is terrible.
Yeah.
He kills babies.
Yeah, I know. A baby assassin. No, but if
like-
I lent you Ni no Kuni, would you play it?
Nope.
Why not?
What is it?
Wrath of the
He
White
points
Witch.
to Neo Kuni.
I don't see it.
It's the white one.
Oh, I don't know.
It's the one made by Studio Ghibli.
Oh, that one. That was supposed to be bad. Why would you tell me to play a bad game?
No, it was not supposed to be bad.
It's amazing.
Alright, thanks for listening, guys.
I
We're
think-
out.